be good to go. Make sure everything's good on Twitch's end. Nice. Alright. So, playing some Borderlands 2 today. I haven't played this game in a while, so I thought with me wanting to get back into actually using a mouse and keyboard for FPS games, this was actually a good place to start. As for what character, we'll actually be making a new character. I did not mean it, new game. I forgot I need to go into load. I wanted to make a level 30 character. I forgot for that you have to do select character. There we go. And I actually want to play Accident here. Accident's a character that I used to play a lot, but I just haven't played him in a while, so... Yep. We're gonna start with, in this area. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, I have some tokens at least. Take some stuff here. I don't really need melee damage or maximum health. We'll just take random stuff here. Grenade damage especially. And partially, there we go. So I have a fire hail. That's actually cool. It's actually really good with this character, so I'm happy for that one. Torque shotgun, okay, good. Slag pistol, alright. So I have a good set of gear here. Unfortunately, no lady fists, but, you know, that's okay. Shock sniper, eh. And then I have a green SMG, booster shield, pointman, protection relic, which is actually really nice, and a slag transfusion. Fuse is a little terrible on it, but it is what it is. I can't remember where where in the story it starts us. Oh, right, I need to go back to base game. Let's actually go back to base sanctuary real quick and get everything sorted. But there we go. So grab that. And this. Just go all into the green tree here. I don't really need the other two trees until later. I would like to get the slag gun so I don't have to switch over to slag anything. Is the main thing here. Or I might as well put a 5th point in that one actually. And then I just need one more point for my capstone and I get the ability to slag. Alright. Wait, I'll check some vendors here, see if I can get something better. Because while the gear I have on me is going to be decent for a little bit, I'm definitely going to need some better stuff sooner rather than later. I thought I was going to spawn in with the Lady Fist, but unfortunately no such luck, which is kind of annoying, but nothing that can be done about that. Make sure... Okay, so that's grenade. Alright. I might... Actually, no, F is a decent key. I was about to say I might rebind my key for throwing my action skill out, but I think it should actually be fine. I can actually talk to some of them. Unfortunately, I think the Z cutscene is going to play because I haven't done that quest. Oh. Apparently, like, patch isn't on or anything, is it? No? I was about to say, because I thought cutscene skip was a part of that patch, but maybe not.
I just want you to know I'm rooting for you out there. Jack kicked me out of my home.
I'll just take the items just so that way I can get something that's probably better. That would be nice, but it doesn't have any skills on it. But I don't think the one I have currently is boosting anything I'm using anyways. Yeah. So I'll actually take that Grenadier instead. It'll boost this this torque weapon I'm using. Technically better, just because the increased capacity. Not great though. Might as well do Tannis now. 20% chance to slag on this, not terrible. That's actually good to start out with, at least until I get the extra skill point I need. But yeah. It feels weird playing an FPS game on mouse and keyboard again. I'm so used to playing on controller. Can't remember if last time I played this if I was still on mouse and keyboard, if I was playing this with controller. I Since I started with this game on console, I tend to default to controller.
Kill Jack.
Jack.
Here, this may help you in your efforts to put a hilarious
Ooh.
large hole in Jack's face.
Right. Accident actually has a ton of cooldown reduction, or not cooldown reduction, shield delay and shield recharge rate skills, so I think I'll actually take the increased capacity, at least until I can get, like, an explosive relic. Still make it easier to keep myself safe. Because I know I have, one skill that improves that stuff. I think it's the flat bonuses. So yeah, I have pretty good shield stats already. Alright. What do you got for me, Scooter? I think this is a grenade mod. Homing shock transfusion with even worse fuse. Yep, that sounds about right. But yeah. Alright. I'm trying to think. Moxie gives me... I don't actually remember. I know Marcus gives an assault rifle. And Hammerlock gives a sniper rifle, I believe. I just don't remember what Moxie gives me. Talk to both of them because it interrupts both their dialogue. Oh, she gives an SMG. Alright. Technically better stats, but I'm going to a place with robots, so maybe the corrosive's a little better. As for this, though, that is over 50% chance to slug, so I'll take this instead. Wait. So, all things considered, I did get something good out of this. Right. I actually start with blue upgrades and everything, so I guess I'll take the backpack just to start. I can't go around this way. You're standing in the correct, just the right place for it to be annoying to try and walk around them. Oh, another cutscene skipped. Alright, and then I can just activate the vending machine and get him. Oh. I thought there was a way to skip his dialogue. Maybe there isn't. Oops.
Who needs to die screaming? Good luck. Here, you might need this.
Nope. Actually, just sell the rest of the stuff I don't need. You can go. This can go. I'll keep this just in case if I'm fighting something that's not robots. Technically, this is better. I have a better slagging weapon, so I won't need that, even though pistols have a lot more ammo, so I guess I should have kept it, but oh well. Good, that's not good. And that'll keep in case of emergencies. I can throw it on just to get my health back and then switch back to Grenadier. But I don't think it's going to be one that I use very often, if at all. Hoping for an expert Grenadier, the one that boosts steady. But we'll see. I'm sure a lot of my loot farming isn't going to be until I actually get into TVHM, at least. And then, I'm trying to think. I want the, what you call it? I want the effervescent gear because a lot of those have grenade damage bonuses, so it would actually be nice to get a hold of a couple of them, but I'm going to need to get them at a good level, and I don't think doing it on first playthrough here is a good idea. I'd rather get to level 50 than do it in TVHM. And then, of course, I'll have to do it again in UVHM, but that can... I'll handle that when I get to it. Okay. I'm gonna see how many times I die trying to get through this section with the loaders. Well, there's King Mong, at least. Oh, I got launched. Alright. Oh, it's a... Alright, I have corrosive spike shield. That's where the corrosion came from. After I reload this, I gotta slag him. Oh, insta slag. There we go. That's better. You're good, you're good. I mean, actually, I don't know if that was shock. I don't know if I'll actually end up using that. But I will use that, that Jacob's pistol. Actually, I'll probably throw it on now. Oh. A chance, because that affects slagging. Yeah, we'll throw this on. I forgot about having the hail here. No, it's great with my aim with it, but you know, it's okay. Still actually a really good weapon, and it gives me my health back. All right, reorganize my real quick. I think I actually throw on that. That way I can still switch to the what you call it. I can still switch to the hail if I need the healing. But my main damage is going to be corrosive against loaders, so... Cool. Of course I got it. Actually, I mean, all things considered, I spawned in with decent loot. Like I said, I kind of wish I got the Lady Fist instead of the Hail, because that would have been a lot more useful. But the Hail is actually decent on this character because of the grenade damage bonuses. It does grenade splash, so... Trying to get the sweet spot on the hail. Because this weapon can be an absolute pain to use. I think my FOV is wrong, actually. I don't know, there was an update to the game, and I don't know if it changed any settings. Even though all it should have been was just a like, hey, pre-order Borderlands 4 kind of thing, but, oh well. Actually, check that real quick. Video... HUD bounds, HUD scale, field of view. I'll put it on 110. There we go. The reason why I have it on 110 is because of the hail here, specifically. The spread can be very difficult to see on lower FOVs. I usually try and stick around 100 on all my games, but this is one of the games where I think 110 is actually kind of necessary.
This is it, minion. Our vengeance is
there we go.
at hand. Let's tear this planet a new soul. Yeah! Hyperion's gonna regret ever setting foot on Pandora. Minion, I'm gonna get that door open so I can take care of that handsome bastard myself.
Come on, Claptrap.
Jack, you killed my
Keep moving.
friend. You destroyed my product line.
I actually am... It's actually very nice I got a slag transfusion, though, to start with. I just wish the fuse on it was better. Although, that said, it should be pretty easy to find one that's, that has a better fuse. I also just realized that, other than my class mod, I don't really have that many, grenade boosts. So that's kind of sucks, but, oh well. Still, the corrosive on loaders is doing way better than anything else I could do here. If they can... Oh. As a matter of fact, I don't think, if I remember correctly, Mullen 1 SMGs might not even have grenade splash, so maybe I'm just making a moot point here that doesn't even matter. I think it might just be the pistols that have it. I don't know, there's a... I know all Torg non-uniques have it, so that's going to be a lot of what I'm using later on. Then the Herald and quite a few other guns. I don't know, grenade splash is weird in this game. Some weapons do rocket splash, some do weapon splash, and then grenade splash is the primary one that I actually get damage boosts for, so...
Dispatching additional troops.
No! Don't dispatch more troops! I'm sorry, pretty female voice.
Oh yeah, that's right, I should actually be doing that. I don't know why I tried to aim down sights. I thought maybe it would make me more accurate, but no, that's just going to make it harder for me to even see what's going on. But now I'm glad I have the skill that gives me health regen every time I shoot something, because that's actually being very helpful here.
Yes! I've done it! Shutting the door defenses down! Now!
Nope.
Defenses. Turrets deployed.
I don't think there's any assault rifles I'm currently concerned with. I know eventually, like, the Kerblaster is going to be
Attaching additional
good. I don't
troops.
know which other ones other than the, you know, of course, the non-unique torques that I was talking about earlier. There's a... or not a loader, a surveyor. And to see if I can get a dot on it. There we go. Because since it's still normal mode, dots are actually worth using a little bit at least. Especially for dealing with loaders. Or not loaders, for surveyors. Since I can just apply the dot and have it take care of the surveyor since they have such low health, all things considered. Granted, once I get into like even TVHM, that's gonna stop even being a thing. Even with the bar on, like I play. I actually do like the bar bonuses. Stacking them up is always feels really nice.
Dispatching additional troops.
How many of these guys are there?
But yeah. Unfortunately, I only have two characters worth of bar bonuses. It would be nice to have more, but I also haven't played very much. I played the Maya playthrough and the Gauge one. Neither of one actually got to completion, so I don't know how long I'm going to go with this one, but... You know, I felt like playing Borderlands 2 today, and that was kind of the long and short of my decision of what to stream. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with my channel anymore, honestly. Like, I think that's been evident for quite a while, but, like, I seriously have no clue. But to be fair, I think that's a lot of streamers about my size. Just have no idea what they're doing and just doing it for fun. Hey, you know, that's how it goes. Let's stop and just have it take care of the thing. That's a T-Yor. That's actually worth keeping. Oh, both the turrets went down. Dang it. There's a bar challenge for keeping them both up, and it's really hard. Just because you kind of have to do it in TVHM, because that's the only one where you have enough, enough resources and everything to actually keep them both up. But if you miss it in TVHM, it's, like, impossible in UVHM, so, you don't get it, then, like, that challenge is basically completely impossible. Unless you're playing, like, Norfleet Sal or something. I know Maya has a way to cheese the challenge because she actually has a skill where she can shoot allies to heal them, and it works on those turrets, so... Yep, stairs. I have to wait for Claptrap to finish his monologue, and then I can move on. Come on, Clappy. Oh, there we go. Yep. I mean, I was going to regardless. Right, so I must have installed some kind of cutscene disabler, because I know that's why the loading screens aren't working properly. Yeah. I'm glad I did, though, because those cutscenes are usually the biggest part of the thing. Right, so that would be plus the impact. Which, I mean, in 2 levels I could make use of that impact bonus, but eh. Would also be less grenade damage when the only thing that's really using grenade damage right now is my grenades themselves, so I guess it's actually worth it. There we go. I can at least get some weapon damage out of it. Sniper, I'm still using the slag one. I can sell that, actually. You can stay. I don't want you. I want to keep you. Go. Oh, oh, right. Appointment. I was about to say, did not equip my class mount I just bought, but no, I forgot that, I forgot how that worked for a little bit. Alright. Ooh. I mean, this is pretty much all loaders, so I think I keep the corrosive weapon. I was about to say I wanted to throw on that, that T-Yor I got, but unfortunately I don't think that's a good idea at the current moment. Well, yes, there are humanoid Hyperion personnel. Most of them are loaders. Now, if I'm gonna get the bonus for it. Yep. There we go. Wait for him to strike, and then aim for the limbs. There we go. That's so good. What do I want the goals? I mean, I don't even know if I should make goals. Like I said, the other two, playthroughs I did of this, I didn't even reach the end of their respective playthroughs, but I would like to try out some of the, weapons that are supposed to be good on Axton, like the, Carnage, apparently is supposed to be pretty decent on him. But that also means getting to at least level 80, so I think I'm just gonna have the goal be reach level 80 and then decide from there if I want to keep going or if I want to call it there. I don't think I'm gonna do OP 10, so I might just do... If I do reach level 80, I'll do probably all raid bosses, and that'll be it. If I do OP 10, though, just to say that I've done it, it's not going to be all raid bosses because 2 of them are impossible right now in the current version of the game. Veracitus and Hyperius both have glitched health values. That means that they have way more health than they're supposed to. That would actually be nice to have on me just for a quick heal. Granted, I don't need it so much because of the skills I have currently, but I'm sure it'll be useful sooner rather than later. Actually, I might as well just throw it on now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Dots actually perpetuate the buff. Nope. There we go. I was kind of hoping that it would take care of them there, but just was taking so long to actually hit them. There we go. Right. I mean, I guess I did use the mouse and keyboard during the Black Ops 6 beta, so it's not like I'm completely out of practice when it comes to mouse and keyboard, but more practice to get used to it again, because I've been playing a lot of COD Zombies. Every time I do that would be what you call it? Ooh, I actually got a crystal pistol there. Every time I was playing like COD Zombies with SK, I was using a controller, so I kind of got the muscle memory for that. So I actually have grenade damage bonuses. I'm gonna actually stick with this torque pistol, but if it seems like I need to switch out, I will. But I think this is good so far. Of course, as I start getting more skill points and everything, the difference between using explosive and elemental will be a little less oppressive. Put that out. Yeah. Since I have such low grenade damage bonuses, usually the elemental actually being worth a little bit more than the grenade is, which is usually the other way around on this character. Oh, the ogre. The other ogre's another weapon I want to try out, but that's in Tiny Tina's DLC, so maybe I'll get one on TVHM and then I can quickly pop into that for what you call it? For UVHM, for just to get it very early on, since everything's going to be max level, or my level anyways. I can just farm a new one every so often. That said, though, the ogre is also one of those farms that's like impossibly difficult, so it's probably going to take a while to even get one, let alone farm one every couple levels. Get the turret out so I can take aggro here. I also keep forgetting that it's actually worth throwing out just to deal damage in this playthrough. Sure, I missed one of these consoles already, but might as well keep trying to get it. Oh, thing happened. Oh, I must have already broken it. Whoops. . him. I kind of just have to wait for the ion loader to drop its shield now. Yeah, I think at this point the corrosive's doing more. I should have went with a more defensive build to start out with. I was planning on using middle tree after I got the slag gun, but I think actually I need to go into defensive skills next. Remember this Borderlands 2, not 3, so I don't get revived by AI if I go down. And if they actually get a kill, it will take the second wind away instead of getting the F. Nice if this pistol wasn't white and it was at least green, but oh well. There we go. We got a constructor up here, which I'm a little iffy about, but we should be fine. Come on. Come on. Please. Here we go. Jeez. In the distance, right, on an invincible opponent is not easy. Especially since the spread on that thing seems to be a lot worse than I remember it. But this thing over here resists grenade damage, so that's why I'm going to be sticking with the corrosion pistol here. At least it doesn't resist it as much. Ion loaders. Nope, I threw that wrong. It constructed a loot loader. What? Why? Ah, yes. I need to defend myself. I'll distract it with loot. Distract my... I mean a Vault Hunter, so technically it could work. Gonna miss. Although I'm gonna probably go down here. Ah! Yep. I just can't kill this thing, can I? I mean, I gotta try the hail. It's fire on armor, but it's normal mode, so it might not even matter. I can get the distance right. I don't know where my turret went. Ow. Okay, apparently this was actually doing more. Dang it. Can't deal with this constructor because my weapons aren't good for robots. I have to remember I'm at level 30 and Knuckle Dragger wouldn't scale in normal mode, so I need to think about what... I don't want to go and farm something, but... Okay, you know what? I didn't want to dip, but I have to go grab something. That sucks. I really was hoping that I could get through that, but I'm just looking at my ammo now. I was going to run out if I actually tried to do that. So we're gonna do a quick, easy quest here to get the, to get something that's actually gonna be helpful for this. I was just thinking about what gear I can actually pick up that's actually gonna be on level here, and there's not many things. And I don't want to start DLC, so, I think there's like, I could technically get a B shield, but I have something in mind that'll probably be better for that. What else? So, I'm trying to think of what areas would even be max level. So it's like, the Arid Nexus area would probably all be max level, but that just leaves Hunter, Hellquist, and, Bonehead, basically, because I'm not farming Saturn. Saturn's gonna be even worse than that Constructor was. Trying to think of what other areas would be max level, and I'm not coming up with anything, fortunately. Is this one? Nope. Nope. It's this one. Badlands. I don't know if this is going to be fully on level, but it's going to be best case scenario for me to get something that's going to be good. Oh yeah, it's on level, okay. Because if everything was on level, I could just go to Knuckle Dragger, which, I mean, I guess I could check them and see if they're on level. Because they would drop a Hornet, which would actually be really nice. Not only for this playthrough, but for the start of the next one as well. But even so, I can, if I can get this weapon, I can probably just hold off on the Hornet until I actually get to, next playthrough. Just have the turret deal with those while I grab this. That one. Your turret. Do its quest. This is for the Lady Fist, the thing I was hoping that I was going to spawn in with, but didn't for some reason. What's weird is I don't think you can even get the Hail at level 30 normally. Like, other than by starting a character and rolling it, I guess. I know there are some variations. They do... Oh, hey, I got the Stomper quest as well. I'll take that. It's going to be worse for health, but I mean, a health gate will be a little bit better, so I guess that works too. Right. Don't remember what lockers these are all in.
Wife's not too happy about the move, but I'm sure things will be all right. This here's the beginning of our new life. Well, my wife's dead.
Okay, so it's... Oh. They're hidden random lockers, and I always forget which ones they are. But they're like, it's always the same one. It's just if I can remember which one they're in. Just gonna start opening them. I'll grab the money later. Oh, there we go. And it's that one. There we go.
We at Hyperion adore your wave rifle design so much that we
Okay.
decided to
And ooh, I mean, I'll take it just because assault rifle ammo is actually quite plentiful, even if I don't improve it. So I'll take that. And then I need to open this vending machine, so I have to wait for him to finish talking.
Great. That was just what I was hoping to hear. Now, if you can find the blueprints for the weapon design they ripped off, I'll give you the first gun my uncle ever gave me.
Rubberized. No, I don't like rubberized. And that. Wait for it. I think there we go. And then up we go. I got glitched ladder. I wish they would just center you on the ladders instead of keeping your offset, because if you have a bad offset, that glitch happens that I was just going through, where it where as you reach the top, it'll just keep bumping you downwards because you're bumping into a solid object. I mean, it doesn't happen if the like the top part of the ladder is clear, so it's not like it happens all the time, but when it does happen, it's quite annoying. Hoping for non-elemental on this. If I can actually stay alive long enough to actually get my weapon. Yeah. Also, I should have mentioned no patch. It's completely vanilla. Figured it would be fun to do a completely vanilla playthrough instead of the patch like I normally do. Alright, corrosive. Not the greatest, but I will take it. Alright, so 800% crit damage. That is the entire reason I came back here. The only thing I actually wanted from here. Cool. That's the thing, like, even though this is going to be corrosive on flesh for the final boss, like, the 800% crit damage is just going to be more than worth it. Like, even giving up some damage, but, yeah. So, back to Hero's Pass. Did any of the enemies respawn? I don't think they should have, because I didn't save and quit at all. But yeah, I'm not interested in read-only farming to get a perfect one, so I was going to take whatever one they gave me, regardless, even if it was like shock or slag or something. Which, I mean, funny enough, like, lore-wise, a slag version of this shouldn't be possible. Because technically, the invention of slag weapons wasn't until after the events of Borderlands. It wasn't until after the events of Borderlands 1, and then this gun, from the lore standpoint, should have been made before Borderlands 1, so. Because TK Baja died before 1 was over. So technically okay. Technically, a slag version of Ladyfish shouldn't exist. In the crit, there we go. So yeah, that was corrosive on flesh, and that was still, like, deleting them. So that should give you an idea of how much damage this thing does. So if the constructor shows back up, which there he is, I have to wait for him to lower the ice shield, and then I can actually get him. Yeah, that's way better. I think even I killed him before he even fully deployed the turret, so it just deleted it. Nope. Ah. My aim is terrible. So speaking of the main menu thing, Borderlands 4. I am cautiously optimistic about Borderlands 4. Because, especially in recent years, Gearbox has had a track record of botching their launches. So it's probably not something I would even recommend, like, even to Borderlands fans buying on day one. I would recommend waiting like a week for them to patch out a lot of the major glitches. Because there is going to be major glitches on the release. That's not a if, that's a when. But other than that, I'm interested to see if they're going to learn their lesson from Borderlands 3, and if they're going to make it play more like 2, or if they're going to try and change it up entirely again like they did from 2 to 3. Because I think most people still consider Borderlands 2 to be the peak of the series, which I do personally. I think the weapon system was the best it ever was. I mean, graphics don't really matter. But yeah, everything was just way more unique in this game, and it was easier to tell what was good and what wasn't. That's good. Speaking of. So yeah, I think I am cautiously optimistic. I know Gearbox's moneymaker is Borderlands, so it's going to get all the love and care that it needs. But, I don't know. One of those things where I'll wait to see what people are saying with the game before I pick it up myself. I'll probably even wait for it goes on sale for the first time. Just because I think it's going to be... oh, I'm out of ammo already. Oh, shit. Ah! Okay, I got this. There we go. I forgot that I don't have ammo SDUs for pistols yet, so I am actually going to be running through my ammo really quickly. I missed completely. And my T-York chucks are just terrible today. Alright. That's okay. Shotguns have a weird arc to them, so I'll use that as my excuse. I'm not bad, the game's just bad. Don't I have a better... Yeah, I actually have a better... Oh, right, I forgot to consume that. Whoops. I actually do have a better EDR SMG here I can actually use. Have to be careful, though. I'm going to be blowing through my ammo quite quickly here. Okay. There we go. I wonder what the story is actually going to be for Borderlands 3 as well. Or not 3, 4. Because, like, we don't have any hints. We knew going into Borderlands 3, basically, what it was going to be about. Because that was, like, the modern trend, and they were very, very vocal about that kind of thing. But so far, I don't... Unless they revealed it in the trailer, which they probably did. I haven't watched the trailer yet. Like I said, being cautiously optimistic, I don't want to see anything and have my hopes be dashed on the game. But, I don't know. Because alright, so on the cover it is a like robotic hand holding up a psycho mask.
You and your kind have corrupted Pandora.
And I don't know if that's actually a good indication though, because the Borderlands 3 teasers were of like the Nirvana psycho that is on the game cover, so I guess that technically doesn't really mean much. I don't know. I just hope that the game's good. I know Wonderlands, I enjoy Wonderlands, but it was technically a terrible game because of its lack of endgame, which I'm sure they'll learn from that. Like, they have had 2 Borderlands games that have been complete flops due to the fact that they lacked endgame, which is the pre-sequel in Wonderlands. That sucks because Wonderlands was actually really good for what it was. It's just that since they it lacked pretty much any kind of endgame, like that's what made it suffer so badly. At least from what I can tell from what I've heard about the game. Like I said, I enjoyed my time with it, but I guess there's a reason why I'm coming back to this game instead of continuing to play that one. Oh, I can actually get rid of that. And I don't need that right now. We're not at the point where, whatchamacallit? I completely lost my thought. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, we're not at the point where class mods that are blue give +6 yet, so there's no point into specifically be going for blues. Because I know at the end game, the skill points you get from a blue class mod are +6, +5, and that's why blues are desirable over purples. At least in this game. I was completely changed in Borderlands 3, which I think was actually for the better. Because it meant that, like, purple class mods were just better overall than blues, which kind of didn't make sense. But it also meant that you got less skills overall in Borderlands 3. Because in this game, class mods that aren't legendary give like a total of 11 skill points spread over the skills, whereas in Borderlands 3 it's like 5 total, if I remember correctly. Or not. Any of them. Oh, it's you. We're just gonna the easy way. Yep, Lady Fist for the win. And hey, my turret's actually killing some rack for me, so I get some bonus XP while I wait for the cutscene to finish.
No! The key's charged!
I'm not dying yet.
So, going to the next playthrough, be level 31.
Too late, bandit.
I think I just do main story until I get to level 50, and then I go into the Commander Lilith to try and get some effervescent gear.
And it's my control.
I think last time I played this, I actually just went straight into Commander Lilith, which was the Gauge playthrough. But, yep. I don't remember all too well. This one, there's a lot of gear I want to farm, and the best way to do that is going to be to get to a higher level and then farm it there, instead of trying to do it at an earlier level. Oh, drop me a purple at least. To break the chest, and then I have to shoot the chest where it broke. That's a good spot. There we go, that's better. Fortunately, this is kind of the part where it's kind of terrible. I think I'd be doing more DPS if I got a non-elemental version of this rather than a corrosive. Okay, though. I might actually need to spawn some ammo in soon. There we go. The good news is with my skills I actually picked up, my reload speed is actually fast enough I can keep my accuracy with the with this gun if I need to. Just let my turret take care of the small things and keep my damage boost active. So it means that there will be ammo on the ground for me to pick up. I mean, this isn't quick by any stretch of the imagination, but it's getting it there. And the fact that I'm running out of ammo again. I think that was SMG. Yep, it was. Alright. Well, we might be good. Yep, I need to go find some ammo. There's actually one over here. I never memorized where the ammo spawn locations are in this arena, because you don't usually fight them for long enough for it to actually be relevant. This fight is actually usually pretty quick. But cancel this fire breath. Yep. Alright, well in 11 seconds I can pull that that chest back open, so I can get some ammo here in the center. I don't think there's anything else. Yep. This is actually a pretty boring fight if you have enough DPS. Because instead of it being like a struggle, you're just doing so much damage that it repeatedly goes back under the lava. Because you're out DPSing its health gates. Because you're supposed to be able to cancel its attacks by doing enough damage, but I'm always reaching that, so he's like never staying still and he's never attacking. Fortunately, since he went back in the lava, now I have to wait for him to come back up and then move to this part as well. depending on where he pops back up here. Since he needs to be in this spot right here to actually get to actually die. If he's anywhere else, he'll just stay invincible. Actually, he might actually be in the correct spot. Alright, I think he might be below a health gate. That means that he can only spawn here. Yep, there we go. At least this will be enough iridium that I can get to... Oh, right, I don't auto pick up iridium. This will be enough iridium to upgrade my my ammo capacities a lot, so I can start using those. Or using more weapons, not just whatever has ammo, basically. Cannon. That's a pounder, that'll take. Here I want, no. This is still better. $8 iridium. He's also going to drop a guaranteed legendary, so we'll see what it is. Blue shield. It's not that. It can potentially be a blue relic, but I think it's this. Oh, it's an impaler. Damn. Sucks. Impaler's probably the worst drop here, but I mean, I guess at my current build, I'd rather get an impaler than a flacker. Because I don't have the what it would take to make a flacker work right now.
No, I can't. I like this. Not when I'm so close.
It's over. It's finally over. Good going, Vault Hunter.
Oh,
Are up
got the
now.
mask at least, and my inventory's full, so I need to redeem it real quick.
Get rid of that key.
Oh, I should have showed off the thing that the texture on the inside of the mask isn't mirrored properly, and it's just reapplied, so it has this trippy effect if you actually look at the back, like straight at the back at it. Oh, there's also a piece of iridium there.
Let me. You don't want to touch this thing right now, trust me.
Slow down, man. I nearly bought it back there.
Forget, can I... I'm going to be giving up a piece of iridium doing this, but I think... I can just start True Vault Hunter mode. I don't even have to wait. Okay. I forgot you could even do that. I think that might be a part of some of the background mods I have that might allow that. But either way, I'll gladly take skipping that cutscene. I missed out on a piece of iridium that was underneath the vault key, but I don't really care. Claptrap, I'm not over there. I actually can't control my mouse because I'm waiting for Claptrap to finish. There we go.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a CL4P TP steward bot,
But
my friends call me Claptrap.
here we will be farming a
Or had existed in the first place.
Hornet before we move on to
Here.
the Boom Boom at least.
Communicator that I totally didn't loot from one of these corpses. It comes with a class 12
I don't think I got a skill point from that though.
with a mini map. Now, come, friend. Let's get you inside.
No? Did I?
Man,
I'm level 31. I thought I started at 30.
I've met a mighty bu-
Oh, okay. Wait, have I had this skill point for a while?
Finally join the resistance in Sanctuary. Take vengeance against Jack for killing my product line.
Like, now I have the slag gun, like, I'm happy, so regardless. Also, I'm gonna throw on that impaler. There's a little less capacity, but a little bit better on the other stats.
I'll explain.
Plus, when I'm in the early game here, and it doesn't matter, like, what I'm using, it'll be nice to have that just help me kill some enemies. Alright. I want to throw on any. Would actually like to have a shotgun on here. Yep. We'll do torque. Like I said, since I don't have a ton of ammo capacity, I don't want to be doing a ton of T or chucking until I can actually get enough capacity to where I don't instantly run out if I start doing that.
Well done. Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
Claptrap. Claptrap. Where you going? Alright. Cool, and I should also level up here so I can start getting some more points and stuff.
Open.
Um,
Just a little
I was about to say, like, I think the plan is still to go down the right tree. Where do I want to go here? Because I would like to get a point of impact so I start getting the bonus from my class mod, but, you know, getting pressure and quick charge would also be really, really nice. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can start doing it, and then once I get the Sanctuary, I can respec if I find I'm not having enough DPS.
Everything Jack kills, he dumps here. Bandits, vault hunters, claptrap units. I sound pleased about this. It's only because my programmers make this by default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed.
Slide grenade, but horrible fuse on it. I might have actually used that if the fuse wasn't so bad.
Knuckle track killed everyone I know. Anywho, I keep a pistol in the cabinet over there for emergencies. But in here, we should be pretty safe. Yo!
There we go. Knuckle Dragger to come in, steal Claptrap's eye, and get moving. I'm not gonna try any speedrun tricks to get through this area. Like, I know you can, like at certain FPSs, you can kill yourself on that, barrel and then launch your body through it so it tags the, fast travel station through the wall, but I don't know how to do that. And I know it's frame rate dependent, so I don't want to try it and not do it just because my frame rate's not the correct setting. Well, the thing is, like, Steady's good, Battlefront's good. Alright, fine. Alright, drop.
Forever. But their time has passed. Thanks to Handsome Jack, Pandora needs...
I know if you respec, you have to drop your class mod and pick it back up to actually have your skill bonuses apply, so I don't know if that was a scenario.
I've been waiting for a mighty boss.
So I just dropped it just to be safe.
I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my...
I mean, I know technically save and quitting will fix it too, so it should be properly working. But it's one of those things where I'd rather be safe than wondering why my damage boost isn't working.
Great! Just let me get this door open and we'll hunt ourselves a bullymon.
I mean, it might have been unnecessary, but okay, so for the build, this tree is pretty much finished, although I will get at least 1 point in Sentry later, just because of the fact that it's just nice to have to keep the turret out for longer, especially in this playthrough where turret can actually kill things, but it will be so this is how this tree is going to stay. Then 1 point here, and then 4 here, 5 here, 5 here. Grab this to allow me to throw grenades, this to do the longbow. A few points here. I don't know if I'll go 5 out of 5, probably, because of grenade damage boost. And then preparation, pressure, quick charge, and probably forbadance, most likely. And maybe grit and 2 turrets. I think that's actually the build. I don't know, I watched a guide on how to play this character properly, because it's always been one where I don't really understand, like, how to play him, even though he was, like, the first character I ended up playing, like, a lot. But yeah, no, oh. Is there anything else I can redeem or drop or whatever? Yep, unfortunately. Cool. Technically, yeah. Even though... Oh, whoops. I was about to say, even though my, that pistol's unique, it actually sells for, like, the least amount of money in my entire inventory. So it'd be the first to go.
Stick close to the robot.
But yep. Even though you can find a pistol with those exact parts, the basic part of this weapon's name is unique, making it technically a unique item. Even if you find one with those exact parts later on, the prefix will be different. I don't remember if it has changed stats or if it's just the prefix, but... Yep. Technically, the first gun you get in this, even though it's a white dull pistol, is actually unique. You can find ones that look exactly like it, but it won't be the exact same weapon.
We'll never get to Sanctuary.
Honestly, they should have probably given it like some kind of rusted skin. Just because it's a gun that Claptrap kept in a cabinet, it's probably not really well kept. So just to like make it stand apart. I don't know what kind of damage snow and ice would do to a gun, but I think it would have something to do with water damage, basically.
You'll need that funny little robot's help to reach Sanctuary, the last bastion of
I
the
don't know.
resistance against Jack. And the only
It's just one of those things where I think it's a missed opportunity.
get to Sanctuary.
I'm not going to do the extra kills here. I'm just going to wait for it to tell me to kill them. The bully monks. If you jump down before Claptrap gets down here and kill all the enemies, it'll spawn more for you, so you can technically get some extra XP. But since I'm on level and we'll be farming Knuckle Dragger, I don't think the extra XP is necessary at the current moment.
Great! Now get me out of here before more bully mongs arrive. Many thanks, friend of friends. Onward!
This.
Hey, kiddo, Jack here.
Uh, Even though I said I was gonna farm Knuckle Dragger, I still think I want to at least rescue Hammerlock first so I get access to a vending machine to sell the random stuff that's in my inventory. The white pistol I'm gonna get is not gonna be necessary, and then the white shotgun I'm also going to get here isn't gonna be necessary for me to take anyway, so I don't care about those two, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll let me continue without picking up that Jacob shotgun. I think you have to pick it up. Or maybe I think you can pick up any of the ammo in that chest and it counts as well. If I can't avoid taking if I can't avoid taking it, I will. Yes. Flag. Oh yeah, because I was wondering why it took so long for the other bully monks to spawn in, but then I remembered. It's because Knuckle Dragger didn't get a chance to jump up, and it's only supposed to be when they jump up that they actually that it actually spawns the extra bully monks. So that's why. Fortunately, no first try Hornet, but that's to be expected. I want to leave some room in my inventory just in case I do have to pick up the shotgun. It's not even like white gear is even that bad at the current moment, just because I don't have really anything better, but still.
This door's Hyperion tech. Child's play. And open!
Yep. Or child's play. That's why you get denied, Claptrap. I think it's because Claptrap is technically not a Hyperion product anymore. It was a discontinued line.
It was nice knowing you.
That's the entire point of the prequel, is Claptrap's getting discontinued and this being the last one. Because he's coded differently, he's technically a frag trap, but he's lost those memory banks since he was shot by Jack.
You're welcome. Perks of being an artificial intelligence. I'm networked into
But yeah,
almost
so
everything
technically,
on this planet. It's a long way to Sanctuary.
technically this is the Claptrap unit you play as in, the Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
Let me know when you're ready to go meet with
Yep,
Sir
alright, so I
Hammerlock,
just picked up
Minion.
the ammo and it counted, got it. That's what I thought would happen, but I couldn't remember off the top of my head since I haven't played this in a while. Even longer since I've started a new playthrough of specifically Borderlands 2.
Run by a bandit named Captain Flint. The jerk kept
Yeah.
me as his torture plaything for a few months.
Actually, when I,
Games like
the reason why I actually
dunked into the pool of acid.
started getting interested in doing this again was, that Roguelands mod that came out recently. I really want to try that one out, so I figured getting the hang of the game again and then trying out that mod would actually be kind of fun.
Oh, and I'm still offering a reward for Roland, the mass murdering leader of the Crimson Raiders. Good
Yeah. I'll maybe look into it. Maybe I'll do that next Borderlands 2 stream and just switch off of vanilla and Roguelands. Although it depends on how easy it is to install and uninstall the mod, because if it's difficult to change the install thing, I don't want to, or I would rather wait until I'm actually at a good spot to stop the Borderlands for a while and switch to Roguelands. But it is definitely an interesting mod that I want to try out. And I know not Roguelands specifically, but Roguelites seem to actually be quite popular, so... And I want you guys to know, I do try and play things that are at least semi-popular. I'm just... Usually the kind of games I like don't end up being very popular. Even with the increased reload speed, this is still pretty slow. I already have that. Nice. Oh yeah, I never customized my head or skin. I just realized that. I've just been rocking default and just enjoying it. Then again, I don't even know what heads or skins I have for Axton are. It's just been whichever ones I've unlocked playing the other characters. So I guess maybe I'll do that after Hammerlock turns the power on, since it needs to be on for that to open. And who knows, maybe I can go hunting for a head and skin combination that I like. As long as it's not the Vermi head, because I don't want to farm Vermi. Although that is still technically something I want to do at some point, is actually kill Vermi. I've never actually managed to do it. I think I've spawned them in like 2 or 3 times total. And every single time I've failed to kill them. Trap, really? Yep, that's another thing. Luckily, if he does glitch out later, I do know how to fix it. For some reason, there are some frame rate dependent things in this game, like I was talking about earlier with the trick where you send yourself into the wall to get the fast travel through it. Another thing is Claptrap's behavior is very much tied to frame rate. That thing where he goes back to where he started and then back towards the gate to get electrocuted, that's apparently because I'm playing at 60 FPS. Later on Flint's ship, he's going to get stuck on an elevator, and to actually fix it, I'm going to need to set my game to 30 temporarily just to get him to behave. I remember there was a longest time where people didn't understand why that glitch was happening, but it has since been figured out. Also very strange. But I mean, with the recent Risk of Rain developments, I'm not even surprised that it's tied to frame rate. For some reason, Gearbox really likes tying things to the frame rate of the game. For instance, there's a lot of stuff, especially in Risk of Rain 2 right now, that is, if you set your game to 60, it will like completely break. I don't think I'm actually going to use the Jacobs anymore. It was nice to get it, but I think... Yeah, I think those all can go. Would have been nice to get a better Torg weapon, but no such luck. Got more bar. Grenade damage. Grenade damage is top priority every single time. Just because that's... And, hold on. I have to tab out to ban a bot. Ah, it's another one who has, like, completely customized their profile. I always feel bad for that. But at the same time, like, it's hard to feel bad for them when most likely the reason that they got their account stolen was because they clicked on a bot link. But I mean, it doesn't make it any less messed up.
Ah, fecal matter. The bounty board's broken.
I've also learned that apparently the bots have been recently been using special characters in their messages to avoid banned phrases. Alright, there we go. So this is usually my go-to head because it's one of the ones you start with and it's actually looks very nice. We'll see. I keep forgetting that I actually have a lot of the head and skin DLCs, but I think this one still looks best. I'm sure one of the DLC skins, though, will look really good. That one already. Normally it'd be all for the Advanced Warfare skin, but I think I like this one that I'm currently using here. The one I just got. Alright. Cool. And, it actually does change my first-person model. This, my little wrist thing is actually darker than it was originally. So, cool. Because there are certain skins that will change, like, your first-person models, although with Axton, since he's, it's actually hard to see. I don't even know if, even with a pistol, if you can even really see it. No. He's not wearing, like, sleeves or anything. Whereas, like, Maya is wearing sleeves, although the skin that changes her tattoo doesn't work properly. Gage, you can kind of see it on the glove on her right hand, even though that the skin that changes her metal hand doesn't work properly either. Okay. So I will probably have to, save and quit to get Knuckle Dragger to appear again. Yep. Alright. Another reason why I have the cutscene disabler. Just because of the fact that it makes the save and quit load screen so much faster. I forgot I have to back up so he'll jump up to where I can actually see him. I'm actually surprised today. It's only one link. Normally they're very adamant about sending more than one. I mean, no respects complaining. I'm actually quite happy I only have to ban one. It also means it's going to be a little bit more annoying if I have to tab out again to ban the second one. But, no such luck on the first time. Let me make sure that's not it. Nope, that is just sniper rifle ammo. Okay. So, I'm going to spawn in, I'm going to get Knuckle Dragger's attention, I'm then going to step back and I'm going to throw my turret to hold aggro. And she's going to immediately jump down. Oh, whoops. There we go. Probably a little bit more wasteful in ammo than I was hoping, but either way. No such luck, so this is technically run 3. I'm probably not going to keep track of, my thing. Hold on. I have to remember a keybind real quick. Keybinding... drop weapon. Drop weapon. Oh. That's weird. Alright, whatever. So. This. You. There we go. I swear there's a reason why I did that. That's not, me just randomly throwing my weapons. The thing is, if you throw all 4 of your guns on the ground and then, whichever gun you pick up second will be whatever you'll always pull out whenever you spawn back in. I was trying to switch it from the, T or SMG to the, torque shotgun here. Just because it's gonna be, way better in terms of ammo. Nope. No such luck. 4th run. Going into 5th here. Alright. That's okay. Yeah. That's actually a trick I need to start using more often, by the way, that choosing what weapon goes where.
Wanna meet my girlfriend?
Could air them, because they're gonna jump back down anyways. I might as well just keep them down here. Normally I'd fight them up there, but with the turret, it's actually gonna be better to keep them up, to keep them down here, so that way they're not repeatedly jumping out of the range of my turret. Okay, this is run 5, and nothing. So, run 6. Okay. If I remember correctly, it should be like 10 runs to get the thing I'm looking for. It's like a 10% chance. Might be 12, I'm not sure. It's been so long since I farmed legendary superlets too. It's nice not having to rely off the chaos chamber for everything. You know, actually getting to farm bosses like it's an actual game or something. Nope. Either way, this is actually helping me get some bar challenges done. If granted, I'm aware is only going to be so helpful, but still. Alright, so this was 6, I believe. I'm actually going to start trying to say them at the start instead of at the end. Oh, 7.
Tossing the little lady.
Flag first.
Newsflash, bitches.
7, and I actually picked up all the money that time. Nice. And that tells me that there's only a revolver. Oh, I got a Rocketeer, though. Like that. Alright. But, I mean, hey, Rocketeer's decent. As long as I don't equip anything, also my weapon choice will actually stay proper.
Sentry deployed.
Okay. Nope. A little late on the slag there. Nope. I think this was 8, so no such luck on that either. I think I also forgot to say it at the start again. Oh. 9. Welcome to Borderlands, everyone. This is just par for the course.
You fellas beat
9.
misses?
Up. Why are you jumping back up? What does this thing say? Hi. But run 9, no luck. Okay. I think next run should be on average. If I get it there, that's on average. Other than that, I'm unlucky. That's okay. It's like a less than a 1% chance to get a legendary or an S rank in Zenless, so I have my fair share of unlucky moments. That's why I always need the top tier of pity to get any good characters in Zenless.
Hey, stand in front of it.
That's okay.
Another sentry kill.
I mean, this game is not the overall most generous. That still goes to Borderlands 3. That's super generous, but this game tends to be quite generous, and that was 10, I think. And no drop, unfortunately. I am trying to check around, though, just to make sure that it didn't throw it somewhere that I didn't see. But I didn't see anything that looked like a legendary beam coming out of them. So, I think I'm safe to say that I didn't get it here. Alright, on to run 11. Okay. If I remember correctly, wasn't it like the Maya playthrough I did? I got it on, like, run 20-something.
Let's get to killing, sweetheart.
I was struggling to keep up with Knuckle Drudge. It's hysterical. This was 11, I think. And no such luck. I want to keep checking because I don't even know where the Jacob's pistol went. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, I mean, it's hard to find because it's white on white, but like... Yeah, no, I don't get it. Alright. That's okay. On to run 12. Oh yeah, I don't have to keep tapping it. I guess I was tapping it because the fire rate was so low. I just found it more consistent. But run 12, nothing. How many runs of this do I want to go? Because on average, I should have gotten one by now. Like even if, I mean, I guess if it was 8%, that doesn't sound right, but it could potentially be. But I don't see anything. Right. 12, so go on to 13. I mean, at this point, if I gain a level, I think I'll pretty much call it there, even if I don't get the drop. Because it's just to make one boss, like, a little easier. It's not even something I'm going to be using for very long. Just kind of one of those traditions where every single time you go for a new Borderlands playthrough, you gotta farm a Hornet. But, fortunately, I'm 13 runs in now and still nothing. It would be nice if Knuckle Dragger dropped any additional loot, but, like, since it's always that Jacob's pistol, like, that's kind of what makes it also a lot worse for farming this. Not only am I, if I don't get the drop, do I not get the drop, of course, but, I don't get anything, basically. Oh, right, do I have the colorblind mode on? Yeah, I actually do. Okay, so, the, legendary should actually be way easier to see than normally. Because usually so that text there, where it says white and everything on my thing, because I have a colorblind filter on, I don't think I'm colorblind, but it's one of those things where sometimes I will get legendaries lost thinking they're money. I like to have it on just in case. Oh, I forgot to go to it. Whoops. Because when we actually do finally get the thing, also run 14 nothing. Yeah, once we actually do finally get the legendary, I'll show you how much different the color beam is and how much easier it is to see. But yeah, I don't know why I all of a sudden, like, they added it all of a sudden in like PS3 one update, and then I turned it on and just never turned it off. Funny, I think this is the only game I play with it on as well. Like, I know in Overwatch 2 I actually do mess around. I do have a colorblind filter on, but I don't stream Overwatch 2, so that's not that big a deal. No. I only play it if my friends want to. I don't really care to play Overwatch 2 on my own. Alright, run 15 nothing. But I mean, the one in Overwatch 2 was way stronger. Like, instead of it being, like, this game where it just recolors the loot, it will, like, recolor your, like, entire screen. And it's actually kind of trippy to watch. I have it set on, like, a low setting, but I still have it so it's noticeable. Shotgun shells, but no such luck on the legendary. I can't remember if this is 15 or 16. Might be 16, I'm not sure. I'm not even bothering to count anymore, I just want my legendary so I can go. But yeah. I mean, the game's fine without the filter. I just like having it on. But yeah, the reason why I like it, okay. Other than the legendary, it also makes, in my opinion, the money like a lot more of a green color, which I actually really enjoy that as well. I kind of wish that instead of being yellow, money was just green all the time, but fortunately that they decided to instead go with yellow. And it's kind of weird that they decided to go with yellow when they're already using orange instead of green, which, I mean, I guess technically, depending on the shade of green, it would actually look similar to green loot, so I guess that's why they didn't go for it. Also corrosion, I guess. I guess it makes sense a little bit more than why they didn't make money green in this game. I didn't even think about that until just now. Alright, no such luck. Actually, the stingiest I've had Knuckle Dragger be in a while. Well, I haven't played in a while. I guess that's a moot point, but like, in my recent memory playthroughs, like, I don't remember it taking this long to get one. Even on normal mode, where it should technically be rarer. I mean, I'm just glad that this game has incredibly fast load times, because if this was Borderlands 3 style load times, I think I would have given up like halfway into trying to farm. Because Borderlands 3, even on PC, I know people say it's a lot better on PC than it is on console, and that is true. But even on PC, the load times aren't great. But here, just a quick second, and then we're back into it. Alright, I'll give it another couple more tries, and then I'll just move on. I think if I say that over reverse psychology, it'll give it to me. Well, I have enough money to buy anything from the vending machine, so I guess I can check and see if there's anything good in the machines as I'm moving out. Although it is actually giving me a decent amount of experience. There we go. There you go. Nope. Dang, alright. I really wanted to actually get this before I left, but I think I have to do one more and then call it. Because I can't sit here just farming this one item for the entire stream. I need to do other things. I need to actually push story. Because I know if I get it to UBHM, which is the next playthrough, I'll get another chance for it, and I'll have a much higher chance for it, actually. Yeah, no, I think I call it there. No luck on the thing, but I'm almost level 33 now, and I think that's a good place to end the farm. But unfortunately, no legendary for us. That's okay. And it's not the worst case scenario, at least. Go straight for Flint then. The first possible fight is Boom Boom, which is why I wanted the thing in the first place, but no, it's fine. Let's go check over by Hammerlock's hut, see if there's a good weapon in that vending machine. Since Claptrap has to yap, we're waiting anyways. Nope. Usual Borderlands 2 loot, which means a whole lot of nothing. Oh.
gonna pay us, and I'm gonna play hopscotch in your chest cavity.
That's okay. We can farm other stuff later.
Taking down Boom Boom. He's one of the Ripper clan.
Once it's a save and quit, this gate is open.
I don't have to tell you why they're.
For some reason, as soon as you have the best minion ever quest open, like, saving and quitting will just automatically open that gate. You don't have to actually open it yourself.
No, probably not. Bandits will get you first. My day? Been pretty good. Just bought a pony made of diamonds. Yeah, because I'm rich. So, you know, that's cool. Goodbye.
Here. Oh. That armored lunatic just popped out of nowhere. Probably was about to come out and then it's got its animation interrupted by me actually throwing down the turret. Lame. Go. Nope. Even if that had a better fuse, I probably still wouldn't have taken it. Because yeah, slag explosion is nice, but I'm more looking for a Betty for better slagging.
I was gonna call it Piss for Brains in honor of you, but that just feels immature.
I mean, I know that I have the turret to slag right now, and it's actually working wonders, but like, eventually I will need a grenade that's better at applying slag than the turret is. The turret has a long cooldown until I start getting some of the class mods that reduce it. Like, I know Legendary Soldier's like a big class mod I need to keep an eye out for, but you know, my luck with those isn't very good. Man. Damn. Yeah, the accuracy on that armored psycho. Okay, they're claptrap. Blue, so I'll grab it. I don't care much about either of them though. And this, I want something with a little bit more range.
I should probably clarify.
These enemies are fixed.
It's not sculpture or anything. It's a living horse that actually happens to be made of. Well, actually, I'll go get it.
So need to be on the lookout for a explosive relic.
Mud Stallion says hello.
There we go.
This way. Boom
Yep.
Boom was the first lieutenant on Flint's ship. Real nice guy. If you don't mind being tortured every time he's drunk.
I'm sorry, I've never heard that line before. How long has that been in the game? I've never heard Claptrap mention Boom Boom being drunk.
Light the fuses, bitches!
Like, no, seriously, is that new or is that actually old?
Say hello, beautiful.
Just toss that now. That take out the rest of his health. Well, the turret at least slagged him. There we go. Ah, yes, to your shotgun duel. I think I'm losing. Yep, I'm losing. Damn. Oh, hey, there's a legendary at least. You know, not the legendary we were hoping for, but, you know, that's about how it goes. Let's see. So I'm done in this tree. Right, I was gonna try and get, Steady and Battlefront finished, so we're gonna start putting expertise. I don't really need to put more than 1 point into impact. I just did it for the extra weapon damage from my class mod. I got 2, really? Come on, I can't get a Hornet, but you'll give me 2 bonus packages? What is this game? I take the lobbed. Whatever. That's just about how it goes. Alright. There we go. I forgot I have to wait for Claptrap to finish before I can actually get on. There we go. Bonus package here. A second. There goes a lot of the enemies. Just keep throwing them. Like, really, the best thing you can do at this section, if you get a bonus package, just keep throwing them at the door. Alright. Bandit launcher, they'll take that. Aaron, nope. Corrosive SMG, don't really need that at the current moment. About to say, I was surprised that guy didn't die, and then one of my child nades landed right in front of me, so that could have ended way worse.
So, I might have tried to stage a mutiny on Captain Flint's ship before the flash freeze.
So far, so good.
Which explains why his
Nope, no extra nades.
crap out of me. Right,
It's okay.
guys?
As long as I keep throwing them, it should increase the chance of me getting more, so. I can actually toss one. I know if you can toss it over the gate here and get kill the enemies before that, they usually can fight them. Alright. No such luck, but you know what? We actually got the guys in the back, so I'll take that. Because those guys actually have bullets. You know, and that is definitely a much bigger problem than guys with axes. Oh. Gotta stop running into my own nades.
Grenade out!
Right. Hopefully I can get a Ravager soon. I mean, even just a blue one would actually be kind of nice. Oh, I'm out of needs. Ah. Just gonna let that solve itself. Go. And get my health back. Let's say, the perk that gives me health back whenever I shoot something is actually being way more helpful here than I thought it was gonna be. Just kind of spec into it to get down the tree, and I know it's decent, like, late game, but, like, even early game here, it's actually doing solid work. Stop running. Ah, stop running! Alright, I probably need a better torch shotgun at this point. I think the white shotgun's not really holding up much anymore. Probably the assault rifle's actually doing better now that I see it actually being used. Bizarre, usually it's the other way around, but oh well. Oh, got another grenade, you know what that means. Bonus package is one of those items that's like very ineffective late game, but like it's a ton of fun early. Okay. Alright, please help. Thank you. Alright, call it. Jacob shotgun. It's green, but I I really want to be sticking with Torg here. Alright. Cool. Got another one, and there's a badass enemy coming up, so I'll save it for that guy. Although it's going to be in a little bit of a close space, so maybe I don't want to do it, but I'm going to probably do it anyways. Go, you can go. Feels weird selling a TMP when how good they usually are, but no, it has to go. Oh, with the long fuse, there we go. There we go. That's the guy I was waiting for. Alright, actually it was back enough so I could get into a safe position. And only half health him. I mean, okay, he was wearing a shield too, so it's technically half health plus shield. There we go, that should do the rest. A lot of corrosive weapons in this playthrough so far. I'm not complaining about because corrosive's actually pretty decent, but you know, I would prefer it in a time in the game when there's actual like loaders instead of when I'm fighting bandits. Purple sniper rifle that's fire, okay. Can actually throw that on and use that. Back up. There we go. Hi. Kidding. Is that an E-Tech? Hold on. Yeah, he dropped an E-Tech. I think it was... Oh, it was Shock, but still. I mean... I never get an E-Tech just off of a random drop. Yeah, I think this might actually be the first time I've gotten an E-Tech off of a drop that wasn't like a dedicated drop. Because yes, technically the first one would be, Jackenstein dropping the yellow jacket, because that's technically a E-Tech, but as far as non-confirmed drops go, like, this is actually the first one. And I mean, yeah, it's not a great E-Tech, but, like, I'll gladly take it. I thought these were glitched and couldn't drop, though. Like, maybe they actually did change up the, did patch the game a little, and now you can, actually get these out in the wild. Because I know you could get them from the, or you would get one as, like, a quest item for, medical mystery, but I could have swore there was like I liked it during that quest for some reason. I don't remember. It's actually gonna get me killed. Yeah, no, these guns are terrible. But I remember enjoying it during the thing, and I'm like, oh hey, I want to farm one of these, and looking it up and seeing like, oh yeah, no, you can't farm them. Like you can only get it during this one quest, and that's it. And like I was like, oh no, that sucks. But yeah, no, either they fixed it or it's always been working and this is just the first time I've actually seen one outside of the quest. Which, I mean, if they fix it, that's actually kind of cool, because it means that they might fix other glitches. But, I don't know, it just seems like if that's the first thing they decided to fix, like, that seems like a really weird thing. Especially since E-Tech assault rifles, just in general, aren't very popular. Especially bandit ones that have definitely have broken crit mods. So, for those unaware, yeah, crits aren't like double damage on everything like they are in some other games, like some other RPG-esque games. In it's every weapon has its own crit modifier, basically. Assault rifles have broken mods because their mods are way lower than they should be. So the reward for getting a crit isn't nearly as high, and they also don't have the damage to make up for that. E-Tech rifles especially have even lower critical hit damages. And Krieg, who can lower his critical hit bonus damage, can actually make E-Tech rifles do less damage on crit than they do on body shot. Which, even with that skill normally on normal weapons, you should still be doing extra damage on a critical hit. But no, he can actually do less damage on crit than on body. Which is another reason why they're broken. But that's why most assault rifles tend to not be used late game, other than the specific ones that Axton can use with grenade damage. And then the Commander Lilith ones seem fine. The new ones added in that game, or not that game, that expansion. Like the effervescent one, the toothpick, I believe it's called, the easy mode as well. Those are both considered to be really good. And then the Thompson is a better... Oh, hey, he actually didn't break this time. The Thompson is just a better version of the Hammer Buster, which the Hammer Buster already had a working crit mod, so... Yeah, those assault rifles usually work. Technically, I don't know if this one has a broken crit mod. I'm gonna guess it does, but it doesn't much matter since I'm not really hitting crits anyways. Oh, speaking of crits, I actually still have the, I still have the Lady Fist, so if I can't kill Flint for whatever reason here, I can just throw that on. So I guess it's technically good I didn't get Fire, even though it would have been better on Warrior. Although non-elemental would probably have actually been the best case scenario. But we'll use the assault rifle I just got here instead of immediately cheesing him out with the Lady Fist.
Oh, sphincters! I'm so sorry, Captain Flintstone! Please, don't burn me again!
Sentry gun prime!
What is a slag gun? I mean, of course, I got slagged. Didn't need the turret to get slagged to notice that. Oh, I'm already almost out of assault rifle ammo. Nope, that's not gonna work. Nope. Ah! Dang it. There we go. Looks like we're 2 year checking for this boss. He's on fire, I have to wait for him to extinguish. There we go. Alright, cool. Glad I actually left that on. If I had my, more of my grenade damage bonuses, I could actually use the tinderbox that he dropped. However, I think until I actually get more of the bonuses, it's still not worth using. Okay, so... Sniper rifle does not work while I'm down, especially a Hyperion sniper rifle that starts with the most terrible accuracy in, like you have ever seen. Yep, the Hyperion stabilizer thing just does not work with their sniper rifles. And I think that's why most of the time snipers from Hyperion aren't really that utilized. Doesn't help that the unique one, or not the Morningstar, that would be the unique. The Legendary one isn't considered to be very good anymore. Or, not anymore, it just isn't very good anyways. The Invader. The one that's burst fire when you're zoomed in, even though that's what all snipers do. But yeah, it's not considered very good because it basically doesn't do anything, so, pretty much Hyperion snipers aren't that great at all. There's Corporal Reese. Firing a rockets from a technical, the only technical that can actually do that in the game. Probably need to start slugging. This is another thing where maybe I don't have the grenade damage to actually make this work. Because I'll probably run out of because I'll run out of SMG ammo before I actually kill anything. Although it's still doing nice. If I need to, if I'm in a pinch, I could still do it. It's just it would be me chucking like 90% of my ammo at least. And that's just to kill one enemy. If there's multiple enemies, I'm kind of screwed. Said this bonus package actually is fun. Bonus package is not usually an item I use very often. Because usually there's not really a reason to use it. You usually want your grenades to have a little bit more utility than just explosions. But I mean, it's not like Borderlands 3 level where if your grenade isn't utility, it's basically not worth using. But that wasn't a fault of Borderlands 3 specifically. That was a fault of Gearbox literally nerfing literally everything that wasn't utility off of grenades. Like, granted, the Porcelain Pipe Bomb got what it deserved, but, like, a lot of the other damage grenades ended up getting nerfed as well, so effectively, grenades just became utility. There we go. Threw the first one too far there. That there, so that way it kind of gets stuck on something so it will stay where I want it. You guys are slightly higher level than me, so they take a little less damage. That's how Borderlands skilling works. There we go. Oh, my turret got destroyed. Like, even if it runs out of durability, it doesn't fall apart like that, so that tells me it actually did get killed. Damn it. Okay. Actually got a kill with bullets off the Meteor SMG. I mean, that's the thing that's really weird. Meteor weapons are like solid weapons. Like, yeah, I know the gimmick is that you're supposed to like chuck them and everything, but like they still make like solid, just all-around guns. And it kind of is weird that every time Meteor gets mentioned, it's immediately about, oh, you should chuck the gun. Not like, oh yeah, it does pretty decent DPS. And since you are chucking it, the reload speed's always very, very quick. Oh. Log pistol, nope. If I'm going to be using slag on anything, it's going to be my my action skill. Especially since it's a decently short, or it's a short enough cooldown that I can actually make sure that it's constantly up. Especially when I get Battlefront soon, where it's going to be kind of necessary for me to keep my turret up, because it's going to give me so many bonuses. Just the, it'll give me, what, gun damage, grenade damage, and melee damage, which melee damage doesn't really matter, but the other two do. Yeah. It'll also be very nice once I get the, Legendary Soldier, which I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna farm that. Because I know there's supposed to be, like, a few good places to farm it. I know the Tinder Snowflake chest usually gets brought up, but I don't have good luck with that in Legendary Comms. But who knows, maybe I'll put in the time to properly farm things and actually get one this time.
Cool. Try requesting another car.
I would love to keep this, but I mean, I'll keep it just in case. Because just having a good solid weapon that's not like at all based on what skills I have would also be really nice. I deployed it first, so I have to just take this.
Great. Now head to Sanctuary and find Roland. You'll want to meet the Vault Hunter who stared down heads who didn't get lived.
Driving physics.
So, unburdened.
Strong button. I was trying to figure out the handbrake button, but I don't know what it is.
Could go on, but I won't.
Oh, it's your grenade button. Okay. There's actually a challenge for killing enemies with power sliding, and I've never gotten it. Because it's one of those weird challenges that like you need like a specific setup to actually get any progress on. Like power sliding into enemies, like in a way that the game would actually count it, is actually really difficult. And unfortunately, it's one of the few that actually has a head unlock, so I've never gotten any of the heads associated with the challenge either. Steady and Grenadier, alright. So unfortunately, that 1 point I put into Impact doesn't really help me anymore, but you know, this is a lot more what I'm looking for. Because both Steady and Impact are going to be skills I put points into later. Or not Impact. I already have points in Grenadier, and I'm going to be putting a lot of points into Steady. So having a class mod that's actually good for that skill is really nice already. I don't think it's worth respecking, though, I will say that. Like, I will probably stick with the build I'm currently running with the slag turret. But, I don't know. Since I'm already going down Blue Tree, I'll eventually get the bonus from that.
Never getting into Sanctuary, you bloodshot skaglegs. Hold on. Vault Hunter. Just a second.
Let those deal with the enemies. There's a burst of like 800 experience there. There must have been one that was like 2 levels up. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think 1 level up would mean going from 300 to 800, since that's over double.
When I get back to Sanctuary. For now, I need your help.
But who knows?
Tell me Corporal Reese hasn't returned the power core that we need to keep the city shields running. Bring Reese back to Sanctuary. He'll emerge your place and the Raiders.
Just started.
Roland's contacted you? Good. Listen to what he says. He can help us defeat Jack.
Here. I need to get better weaponry. Maybe I farm a Herald. I don't know. It's gonna be annoying farming 2 different legendary pistols and getting neither if that's what happens, but I mean, the Herald should be a little easier than the Hornet, and it will also last me a lot longer. If I get a Herald, I might actually respect to get Steady, just for that insane boost to grenade damage, since that actually does affect the Herald itself. Savagely here. Nope, I might have to save quit after I complete this quest. Dang it. Ugh, the shotgun's terrible. I think it's actually the shotgun that's getting me killed. Oh, well, 1 life over. I think I died earlier anyways, but either way. No, not that one. I need to go into, this and teleport to my vehicle. That's okay. Once I get into Sanctuary, I can start farming some vending machines to get some better guns here. I definitely do need to do. Go. Yeah, other than the Herald, which, I mean, the Herald is just going to be worth getting regardless, but I'll get to Sanctuary, check vending machines, and then see if I can get something, something good. At least the badass didn't spawn. It's very common for one to spawn here. Alright, I'm not concerned with the secondary objective here, and since I didn't hit any other, respawn points, I'm just gonna take the quick respawn on this.
I'm just gonna take a nap. Wake me up when I'm not on Pandora anymore.
Wait for the thing. Alright, there we go. Now I'm looking for a Psycho.
He was one of the first Crimson Lancemen I recruited to the
I think it's actually that guy right there. Gonna have it, yep. Okay, got it. And we take the fast warp. So, what I did there is, instead of trying to walk all the way back, I just jumped off. Technically, I could have done that faster if I let them down me and then jumped off, because it would have skipped the animation. But, yeah. Just an easy way to get the power core and get back to Sanctuary. Yeah, I do lose out on the bonus objective, but that's not that big a deal. So I'm gonna be farming a Herald. I'm doesn't matter what gear I get, so.
You're the one Commander Roland was
Yep.
talking about. The one who faced Jack and lived. Look, we need your help bad. But first things first, plug that power core into the shield generator.
Right. This. I thought I left my tablet over by my bed, but now I can't find it. Whatever. I'm gonna need to wait for Lieutenant Davis so I can actually, or Jessup. No, not this. This neither is better. I'll take the rifle because it's worth more.
Roland was supposed to bring us some intel on how to stop Jack. With him missing, we really
Need your help. Talk to Jessup! Stand up straight! We got a Vault Hunter headed your way!
Let me get the gate for you.
Oh, is he actually gonna quick get the gate? No, he's not. Okay, well, I need to pee. Jessup's gonna take a bit, so I'll be right back.
Commander Roland never came back from the secret reconnaissance mission.
And of course, as soon as I say I'm gonna get up and pee, Jessup decides he wants to do the quick gate. Awesome. I swear, I can never get him to do that on my own playthrough.
Darn.
But if I need to use the restroom, he's gonna be on top of that gate.
Crimson Raiders don't stand a chance
I
against
swear.
you.
Game.
Please find out where Roland's gone.
Whatever. I do need to pee, though, so once I'm done with Sanctuary, I will actually go take a restroom break.
I heard them Crimson Raider dudes talking about it. Roland told me if you ever disappeared, I was supposed to initiate Plan B, or as I like to call it, Plan Turn this city into a floating ass fortress of airborne awesomeness.
You know, I would have thought with my farming, I would have been later on in the stream, but no, 2 hours is not bad. Since I needed to go grab the Lady Fist and do the Warrior and everything. Ooh, slag? No, though. Like, the slag turret is actually so good that I don't think I even need to worry about it. Actually, maybe I'm fine. I should be able to hold it for, like, another hour and a half or whatever.
Bandits of Sanctuary. I hear a new
About that, since I'm watching over my dog, my mom's dog again, while she's at work today, I'm gonna be ending... Like, I don't want to end directly at 5. I'll probably go to at least 5:30. But I'll probably end directly at 5:30 just to make sure that I can, make sure he gets outside.
He really wanted to meet you. Raiders ain't gonna last without some new blood, and given how you shot them bandits up, I'd say you and Blood got an extra special relationship. Hey, thanks for grabbing all that stuff.
While he talks, I'm actually gonna go to Earl and buy something.
Now, to see the fruits of your laurels.
I'm thinking if I'm gonna get a Herald, I need pistol STU. That's basically it. Cool. So now I just have way more pistol ammo than anything else. So I should be also always carrying one. Normally I throw on the Lady Fist, but
Damn.
I'll use this Torg one just because of the fact that I don't know if I can reliably land headshots against a humanoid target. Especially with the Bullymong's. I'm not Maya that can hold him in place. Nope.
I got a good feeling about you.
What do we got? Stockpile. Not terrible. Might actually be worth holding on to. I mean, I should actually learn how to rocket launcher mob. I mean, I know that doesn't sound like a difficult concept, but it's a little bit more nuanced than that. There's a lot of ammo management and everything when it comes down to it. It's not just as simple as sham fleeting, which, I mean, sham fleeting is easy, but like normal rocket launcher mobbing isn't.
If Roland has been captured by the
So I'll hold on to that just in case.
You're the only one who can stop Jack, but Roland is the man with
Still looking for a better slag transfusion.
the best way to strike at Hyperion.
Nope. Okay, we're gonna go to that waypoint, but we're not gonna head to Frostburn Canyon. First, I want to try and get a Herald. Alright, so for anyone who doesn't know how to farm savagely, there are two ways to tell where he is. Now, if I save and quit, he's going to be over there where I rescued Corporal Reese. However, he can also spawn back here or back here. How to tell if he has spawned in either of these locations is that Bullymongs always spawn, and they are hostile towards savagely. So if you see any red dots on your minimap, like back in these areas, that tells you savagely is here. That is the quick way to tell if you can try for 2 or 3 hair in a single run, or if you just get the one. I will try and point it out, but I will step over here. And step over here. And since I don't see any red dots, that means that he did not spawn in. So now I just can teleport, or now I can just get a vehicle and go to where I know he is. Also, he always spawns in this back one, like over here. He will always spawn there, even if he does spawn in one of the other locations. Like, you can get more than one of him in a single run. However, I think the 2 locations over by the fast travel there are mutually exclusive, so you can't get him in both. It's only going to be one or the other. That is a fun fact for anyone trying to farm this gun.
Sentry deployed.
I mean, it's a Herald. People are going to farm it. Also, what am I doing? I just thought about this. As well. I have the ammo for the time being, and getting a couple kills would actually be really nice. Well, I'm not going to waste it on a Monglet. Keep in mind, though, it's probably not going to be possible for me to keep my rocket launcher ammo up. They're very stingy with rocket ammo in this game. There we go. That's the first run. I'm hoping that he spawns here so I can show what I was talking about. Oh, there we go. So up there in the top right, you can actually see there's red dots, even though I haven't stepped over there yet. That's because Savage Lee's here.
Say hello, beautiful.
A lot more bully rots than there usually is. And this one. Actually, don't use rocket launchers very often in this game. Like, just because the rarity of the ammo, like, they artificially make the ammo for rocket launchers super scarce. And it means that I never want to use them because I'm going to run out. And what do I do when I run out? Like, I guess just use normal weapons, but then, in that case, why don't I just use normal weapons from the start and not have to worry about switching on my gun? It's just kind of the loop of logic that I'm stuck in when it comes to these things. Like, I'm going to run out of ammo, so why would I not open with the gun that I know I can use for the entire thing? Why would I purposely handicap myself?
Chew 'em up, honey.
I'm at least trying to make sure that they're slagged, though, before I shoot them. Because if I'm going to be using this, I might as well get the most out of it. But, alright. So, run 2, no such luck. Run 2, 3 kills. And no extra lead this time. I should also be checking vending machines. I just thought about that. It's not guaranteed I'll get anything good out of the vending machines, but there's a slim chance that it'll spawn something at least. Like, even if it's not even, like, something high tier, like, even if it's, like, just a blue Ravager, like, that's still worth it. Like, blue Ravager, at least green Spitter, any green torque shot, green or better torque shotgun, basically. Especially if it has 2, 3, or 4 barrels. Yeah. There's actually quite a few things here that I would actually not mind having. And Nova Shield. That's okay. And now that will pretty much remain out of ammo for the rest of the runs here. So if you're low on ammo, normally the game will give you a little bit of ammo whenever you save and quit. Unfortunately, rocket launchers are completely exempt for that. And grenades for some. The grenade one I don't understand. Especially since grenades are usually just utility. However, there is a... Actually... Yeah. If I remember correctly, grenades are actually exempt. I just haven't been throwing any. But yeah, no, I'm still out of ammo on my rocket launcher. Grenades are exempt from refilling ammo. The only exception is if you have a spell grenade equipped, it will spawn you with full ammo for grenades. And I guess that's down to the fact that you regenerate grenade ammo with the spell grenade, so it's just like, hey, you were going to be full anyways, so might as well just start you with it. At least that I remember. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. My memory is very fuzzy. But I do remember grenades being one of those things where, like, it's sometimes difficult to actually get a full stock of them. You don't get any when you save and quit. Especially on Axton, who is a huge grenade stockpile. Because it doesn't increase the amount you get from drops, it just increases the amount you can hold. Right. Terrible, but not worth picking up anything. Yep, alright. Such luck. That's okay. I expect it's going to be quite some time before blue or purple even show up in that vending machine. Like, it can happen, like, especially since I'm on TVHM. Usually on normal Vault Hunter mode, that would, or normal mode, basically. That would be exempt from even spawning purples, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that one, though. I know it's kind of rare, though. I don't remember any of my playthroughs spawning one. Why do you always have a corrosive Nova? Like, why is that always the shield you I think a Bully Rot destroyed my turret. Unfortunately, this is another farm where, while I'm farming the Legendary, I'm getting no extra loot. Just because, for some reason, Savage Lee doesn't drop anything but the Herald. I'm not saying, like, you should drop another Legendary, but you should at least give me a couple guns or something. I think the only one I actually care about is... I think I'm only going to be opening the gun machine from now on. That's the only one I really care about. Still, how long do I want to go on this? I mean, it's one of those things where I definitely do need the Herald. Like, granted, I can come back and grab it later because I think this area will scale at some point. I think specifically when I beat Frostburn Canyon, this will actually go up in level. Because I know there's some trick that people will do to farm like a specific level of fastball. Which should apply to the Herald as well. Oh, I blew myself up. Oops. Oh, you gotta be careful with the bonus package. Okay, well, no corrosive Nova Shield this time. Oh. Turret ran out, and so it was just shooting at nothing. Because the turret's pack-up animation, for some reason, doesn't interrupt its firing. Probably because it's set onto a burst. So, yeah, you can just randomly, if it's targeting something, have it start packing up while it's still shooting rockets. It's kind of funny.
Haven't found anything good.
Ooh.
My weapon machines will fix that for you.
No.
Tear the bad guys.
Still brings up the issue of I don't have enough rocket launcher ammo to actually keep that thing going. Oh crap, I spent all my iridium on pistol upgrades and then just ended up not using any. I really did think I was going to get a Herald here sooner rather than this, but... whatever. It's 2 bonus packages and literally nothing else.
Say hello, beautiful. Grenade!
Stuck on the turret, so that's actually a good opportunity to get the, to get a bonus package in. And nothing. Alright. One of those things that, once again, I'm not sure how many more runs I'm going to put into this, because next is the Lascaux, which is actually pretty decent. That's an SMG, though. But still, it might actually be worth still using it regardless. I don't know. Trying to think if there's like any unique items that are coming up that like are specifically Tori, but I don't think so. Like I could technically do Torg DLC early and get access to the pocket rocket, which would actually be kind of cool. I could easily get one that's like has the double prefix and a Torg grip. But at the same time, I kind of want to save that for like the end of this playthrough. Because I don't remember how DLC scaling works in this playthrough. But also, this game is being incredibly stingy on the drops that I do want. I don't know why. Alright, I'll give it a few more attempts and then I'll just call it. At this point, I think I'm just getting to the point where I can beat this stuff without having to worry about it. That's my current assault rifle, so... 532 versus 700. Yep, I will take the 700.
Capitalism, baby.
And I think that can go now. That was fun for what little I used it, but it was also, you know, still an E-Tech assault rifle, so only so good.
All right, what do we got here?
This actually has a blade-off barrel, so the fire rate on this is actually going to be quite decent. Cool. I will definitely take that. It's worth using. Blade-off barrels actually on assault rifles are really good. Even if I get a purple assault rifle, I'm looking for one of the 2 blade-off barrels, and that's pretty much it. They're just the most solid all around. Like, even on, like, non-assault rifle weapons, just, like, On pistols as well, they're just really good. The only blade off barrel I say that isn't that... And Savagely went to space. Damn it. Why is this still a glitch? So, I can get a lock on him. I can still technically attack him. But I think the best thing to do here is just is to reset. That hasn't happened in a while. At this point, even if I do somehow use infinite vertical melee to get him killed, I'm still waiting for his loot to drop. It would take too long. Yeah. Like, I can technically kill him like this, but at that point, like, I'm just waiting for his loot to come back down, and that's... I don't know how long that's gonna take. That is unfortunately one of the downsides of farming Savagely that you have to just accept might happen, is the fact that he might just decide to go to space and there's nothing you can do about it. But hey, the Savagely space program gets a lot more funding than NASA gets. Where's my turret? Oh, okay, my turret's dumb. I think the AI is broken and it thinks the stinging cactus is an actual enemy instead of a static prop. That arrow is trying to shoot something beyond the cactus and not realizing that it can't hit it. To be fair, it's probably a little too much to ask its AI to know that it's shooting into a static prop instead of what it's trying to hit. There we go. Right. We'll run real quick then. Still though, second kill in a single run is actually still really good. Better if the drops weren't so stingy today, but no, that's just Borderlands 2 for you. Half the time the drops are great and you're getting legendaries every few kills. Other times it's like this, where the only legendaries I've gotten were 2 bonus packages. I didn't get it, so you know what that means. Right. I'll say this next run is going to be the last one. Because it's clear that the game doesn't want to work with me today on legendary drops. Although it's giving me extra Savage Lees every so often. That's actually really nice. Put around the cactus this time. His shield broke. I can tell because they were being shocked and they were too far from the cactus. Nope. That's okay. I can at least get a little scowl guaranteed, which is going to be my go-to weapon for a while. Just until I can start getting some of the grenade damage boosts rolling. It's just a very, very solid weapon. Like, even on any character basically can use it. That's why getting to Frostburn Canyon so early on is actually a really, really good idea. It's because you get access to the ability to get one, and then if you can figure out if Frostburn ever scales, technically every time it scales you can get another. It's also really good for leveling in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, because every time you level you can just get another one, or every few levels, because I think every level would be a little too often. Not that you couldn't do it, it's just that I think you're good for several levels with the thing. Nothing? Yep, that sounds about right. Whatever. Frostburn's right here. We're just gonna go to Frostburn now. Technically, yes, I could have unlocked the Frostburn gate, and that would have been faster to reach the guaranteed spawn here. But I like to go for the extra spawns by the fast travel to Three Horns, so... That one's just kind of a personal preference kind of thing.
Challenge complete.
Just go that and just let that take care of everything. I mean, I'm getting at least a lot of bar challenges. Well, I'm getting progress of them. I'm not really completing them. But still, getting progress is actually really nice. So I'm still at the point where I'm getting semi-regular tokens. I'm not getting one every time. I'm not like that early on, but still, those incremental bonuses do stack up. And I know a lot of people think bar makes the game too easy, especially since it effectively gives you infinite power based on how long you've played. But I don't know. It always feels like I've worked for them, so it's always something that I'm glad to have turned on. Speaking of, shield, or no, grenade damage. Yeah, why wouldn't I want my extra 6.4% capacity and 10.5% grenade damage? I worked for it. Not like it just gave it to me for free. Like, yeah, I know some of the challenges are pretty easy, but like, still, I definitely put in effort for it. A slag. So rubberized slag you. Or rubberized singularity is what I meant to say there. Since rubberized only will go off whenever it like gets close to an enemy, it's usually the best, or not the best, the worst thing to have on it. Second to only homing on singularity. Like, those two delivery methods are both really bad because they both basically force you to actually hit the opponent with the singularity when you kind of want control over where they go. Especially since the further they are from the singularity, if they get affected by it, the more they get pulled. So you kind of want them to be on the very edge of the area so that way they get stunned for the longest when it comes to that kind of thing. And then if you want a gate crush key, you have to have a longbow. Like, I don't think even lob works, or if it does, it only barely works. But lob you can still make work, even though it's not as good as longbow.
The Firehawk has harassed the Bloodshots for some time, but they have never mounted such a large-scale assault on the Firehawk before. I wonder what's given them such confidence.
Right. I want to open these ammo crates here because I know loot midgets can actually spawn in here. So if I can get one to pop up, that would actually be really nice. I'm trying to remember. It's dumpsters and ammo crates are the two big ones, in addition to like normal chests that they can spawn in. I'm not expecting to get one, especially with my luck with legendaries has been so far, but I'll just go over here, throw these, and then get those guys dealt with so I can actually start moving on to the thing. He did not die from that bonus package. Okay. Just trying to run over here so I get the Lascal, but you got a Raging Goliath now. If he actually dies by the time I get back to him. Here he is. I do need the achievement on this account for killing a Goliath. I did it in Sawtooth Cauldron on my main. Actually, no, not even on my main account, on my PS3 account. But yeah, although I wouldn't recommend doing it there because there's a lot of enemies that can shoot and accidentally get the kill. You generally want an area that has a low population of enemies that can just directly fire. Okay, there we go. I died, but, or, well, not died, I went down, but that was actually worth it to make sure that the Goliath also died before it got its health back.
aftermath of the Firehawks war on the Bloodshots, I finally
Oh.
understand.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever found that echo log.
Firehawk is a
Well, finding all those weird nooks and crannies are gonna have to be something I do soon if I play Roguelands. Because they like to hide like the pressure plates and everything in those spots. A lot of those spots that you would normally not go to in a normal playthrough unless you're doing like completion stuff.
respect the Firehawk. Worship the Firehawk.
Also trying to remember. I think it's not until so there's a boss here called Spyco that you can get later. But you need medical mystery done for that, and I think that's not until the Arid Nexus that you unlock that quest. 'Cause I was just thinking about the fact that I wanted to get the
First place you would. Whoops.
whatchamacallit.
Almost spilled the secret.
I want to get the evolution shield that he drops. Because apparently it's actually pretty good on Naxton, from what I've heard. And I don't know, it'd just be nice to have a break from the usual suspects when it comes to shields. Also, yes, I downed myself because of me throwing a bonus package like an idiot, and it came back at me. I mean, it's fine. I guess I missed this. Technically, that could have had a loot enemy in it as well. Might also be one over there, but I don't care enough. Back up and there's another enemy here. I gotta hide. Fortunately, the turret will not keep aggro for me today. There we go. Where's the other enemy that he was commanding? Stuck. There we go. There was a red dot over here. I'm gonna see if I could re-trigger it with the thing, but no such luck. Alright, whatever. It could be that something spawned up further ahead and just got aggroed by him. Because I know there's spider ants that will spawn up here, so maybe it was one of those that ended up hearing him. Just gonna do that. There's two, but I don't think the second one's gonna jump down in time to catch all the nades. Yeah. Well, that's how I got another nade and actually managed to trip him up with it, so. Take that. Ah, yes, reclaim. I actually did get a little bit of cooldown reduction from that. Alright. I didn't even know you could reclaim it after it's been destroyed. I mean, I guess that's an oversight. I don't think that's actually intentional. But either way. Oh, there's another one of these, though. I can't remember if it's all the ammo crates or if it's just a specific set of them. Because I know in Opportunity, there's a long line of crates that you can get loot enemies in, and that's usually a good place to farm if it wasn't for Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, where you have the 3 that guaranteed spawn.
I think you deserve a little hint. My secret involves your pathetic resistance dying, and me laughing. A lot.
Challenge complete.
Right. Again for something. Oh, I guess kills with explosive damage? I'm about the correct thing. Alright. They can spawn out of these dumpsters too, I believe. And no such. That one didn't even have anything. Like, usually it gives me some ammo or something, but no, nothing. And we're not in an area that Varkets can spawn out of them, because I know there's a chance in Varkit areas that you can get no items, but a Varkit will actually come crawling out of the dumpster. Nope. And I don't think this up here can even spawn one. Get the time to prove me wrong, game. Oh. No, actually, never mind. I remember now. I actually have gotten one up here. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, I actually have gotten one because, I remember I was fighting him, I fell off, and I, had to try killing him when I could barely see him. There's a lot of Goliaths here today. I mean, normally there's a lot more nomads than just the normal bandits, but today it's just been very Goliath heavy. Like, there's been like 2 per area that I've been in. Oh, there we go. And I can't AIDS yet. This would have been a good time to actually have that ability, but I'm not high enough level. Or, well, I am technically, it's just I don't have a high enough level in the center skill tree yet, since I want to keep my slag gun on my turret. I mean, with the slag gun, I think technically going down the red tree would have been the actual correct play here. Just to get resourceful running so I can get some extra turrets out. Okay. Okay, we should actually hit level 35 by the time we hit Lilith here.
Firehawk's hideout. Be careful, friend. There are bound to be traps everywhere. See? Traps. Don't let that happen to you.
Alright, I'm dead. If I go down, there's no way to get myself back up. I don't have enough damage right now. And all my stuff is either utility or survival. Like, other than Onslaught, but that's a kill skill, and I don't always have that up. Yeah, reload speed, shield recharge stuff, damage, technically, if I have my turret out. Health regen, extra grenades, and then turret. All I have is impact, and technically Onslaught if it's available. It's the only damage skills I have right now, so. I mean, I could give up the slag turret now just to get my damage skills rolling, and then, just as I level up, get them back. So I'd only be going halfway down the center tree. So that means I could go halfway down the turret tree as well. Or the, not turret tree, the green tree as well. I mean, I might do it just because I need the extra damage right now. Like, granted, yeah, having the slag gun is nice, but I'm still in TVHM, so slagging isn't 100% necessary. Plus, I could probably find some kind of, whatchamacallit? Probably find some kind of only one slag pistol that's probably way better.
Want to meet my girlfriend?
I mean, granted, there's several guaranteed spawns of badass enemies in here, so right now I actually am glad that I have the slag gun. I'm actually going to go and pick up my turret here. Because there's going to be another one as soon as I step forward. I actually want to get my turret. Nope, never mind. I apparently stepped forward too much. Need some more explosion. There we go. I'll take it. Pick up random stuff. I don't know if any of it's good. I can check later. Alright. Oh, all of the fire traps aren't going off. There we go. Alright. Good. Yeah, maybe I'll actually respec once I get back to Sanctuary, because I'm trying to think if there's any guaranteed badass spawns, but not until Bad Mall, which isn't, which, yeah, I mean, I guess technically I am quite close to that, but not so close that I think it's not worth respecing. Go. So I have an assault rifle with 724 versus 808. How do these guns compare? I have to check real quick. All I would lose is a fire rate and not even a lot of fire rate, so we're actually going to do that. And as far as shotguns go, I think I actually am still using the best I have available to me. I think the tinderbox can go. I don't think I'm going to get enough bonuses to make that worthwhile. And then 1014, 1266. Yep. Winner. And I mean, I'm guessing now that it's just based off of level difference. It's not even really parts. That was a Torg barrel, so technically I think that should be giving more damage from the actual parts than the bandit barrel would be giving. There we go. Result clean. There's another chance for a loot enemy here, and this is the last chance, though. And no such luck. Okay, I really wasn't expecting one. Loot enemies are not something I'm going to be worried about farming until late game anyways.
So,
And when I mean way late game, I probably mean like wildlife exploitation preserve. I'll do a couple, and then the next playthrough I'll also do exploit preserve again. All right, some more expertise. Although I guess it doesn't matter since I've already committed to a respec once I get back to Sanctuary.
focus on taking down Jack. Anyway, long story, lots of internal bleeding.
I was about to say I should get a fastball, which I mean I will probably farm one. I guess technically it's good I didn't get the Herald, because now I can farm for the fastball and the Herald at the same time.
Give me some iridium, will ya? I should have some in one of my strong boxes.
Just because the fastball is actually going to be really nice and a good replacement for the
Yeah, that's the stuff.
bonus package, especially since it's going to be a lot less dangerous to myself.
Appreciate it.
Because the fastball has such a low blast radius, it's a direct hit weapon and nothing else, whereas this explodes everywhere and I can't quite control it.
Thanks. Bet you're looking for Roland, huh? He's not here.
Huh.
Bloodshot's grabbed him.
Well, my energy drink is now finally out.
They never came after me this hard.
Back to water, I guess. Alright. Be pretty good. I can just drop my,
I'll see if I can't.
actually, I'm trying to think.
For you.
I think actually dropping my turret on top of this is the best thing. Just gives it a little bit of a height advantage so it can kind of see up the stairs, while also keeping it safe. Because there are badasses and things that will end up dropping down sooner rather than later. Oh, I forgot. This is TVHM. I actually have to wait. They come in the center arena as well. My bad. I actually completely forgot about that. But, as you can see, I am not spec'd for the Lascaux at all, but I am still doing amazing work with it. I was about to throw a bonus package, but I wanted to get back up a little bit more. There we go. Fortunately, I can only really deploy it once per wave.
Get some ammo. This ain't over yet.
I'm gonna play it over here this time.
They found another way in.
You fellas meet the missus?
I really wish there was a skill Axton had that's like Gage's upshot robot. where you can extend the duration of your action skill by getting kills while it's active. That would actually be kind of cool. Like, it doesn't even have to have the damage stacking portion of it. Just let me get more duration on the turret just by killing enemies. So that's the one problem with what you call it, Battlefront, is the fact that the turret's duration is actually very short, all things considered. Oh, and now that's gonna take my kills. Actually, she helped for once. Yeah, Lilith's notorious for stealing kills for second wins in this area, so I gotta be careful. At least I have my turret back up for the badasses again. We're gonna deploy it in the same spot.
Say hello, sweetie.
Unfortunately, it's not taking aggro, but that's okay. I don't quite need it to take aggro, I just need it to flag things, which it did. And I took damage, alright. And Lilith killed last enemy. Alright, I'm dead. Yep, that was to be expected. Actually, I haven't died in that way for a while, but I don't know. This playthrough has just been super unlucky when it comes to things. So I'm not really surprised.
Hyperion says permanent death, schmermanent, schmeth.
Well. Ooh. Huh. Lower damage. And I think the damage right now is the more important stat. Still, that blade off barrel, though.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Give it here.
Would have actually been really good if if it was a higher rarity and I could have warranted the damage penalty for, in comparison to this thing. But if I'm going to be going with greens, I just need it whatever does the most damage.
Yeah. Since the vault
What
opened,
are
my siren
you doing?
powers have been getting a little awesome. Thanks to this.
Does she not realize how to face me?
Why? Now let's talk about rescuing my boyfriend.
He's also, moving, by the way. Oh, you can see holes in her model. Hold on, if I can get her to stop moving. Yeah, you can see the place where the cloth meets her legs isn't modeled properly. And you can actually see holes behind it. Alright, I'm done getting you to do that. Or you're just stuck doing that. Oh, there you go. I mean, I guess it's not... I mean, it is visible if you look at them if you go from this specific angle, but... That's been there the entire time, and I've never noticed.
Roland was getting intel on the vault and what Jack plans to do with
An engineer would have been great if I got it earlier.
head back to Sanctuary. Keep this
Since I'm to be specking for more grenade damage, I don't think it's worth it to switch to.
That's where they're keeping Roland. You'll catch him by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great. Hold still.
And my thumb is clipping into the gun again.
I just moved you.
Feet, didn't I? Sorry. I'm still getting used to this. Reminds me though, Bloodshot Stronghold is
Also, I want to point out that she would have totally gotten us killed if she teleported us into the middle of the Bloodshot Stronghold. I like that. She's like, oh yeah, I'll teleport you into the middle of their stronghold. And it's like, oh, I failed to teleport you. By the way, there's some really strong guys you're going to need to prepare yourself before you're ready to take on. It's like, oh, that would have worked. We probably would have been screwed. Thanks, Lilith. Longbow corrosive, but terrible fuse. And nothing else worth it. I mean, all things considered, worst case scenario, I can use that to gate crush ski, but that is like, that fuse is really bad. Alright.
Get your health and shields right here.
It might not even be worth holding on to. Just because the fuse is that bad. Alright. I'm gonna actually go back to Sanctuary though, so I can get put some on my uniques in the bank because I really don't want to sell them. I don't know, I like to collect stuff.
Killer. I'm back in Sanctuary.
I know I can get more of them quite easily, but still.
You'll want to get a vehicle to soak up some bullets for you.
Nope. That SMG is not going to be better than my my Lascaux. I forgot I even had a Tediore SMG on. Whoops. Just throw the shotgun on. I can get rid of the Tediore SMG since I'm not going to be switching out the Lascaux for it. Go in here. There we go. Alright. I can also probably sell the TMP. Like I said, it's kind of sucks that to sell such a weapon that's usually pretty good, but yeah, not really much I can do about it. You can also go. Cool, that actually makes a lot more space, and I'm only keeping this because this is slag. This is a transfusion, and it's good to have, and then I'll hold on to that just in case. Alright. I just remembered I needed to talk to Lilith while I was up there, and I completely spaced it.
Jack better be scared. We're coming for him.
But we're gonna complete this quest, and then we're gonna farm
Got
several
something new
items.
for ya. Ever faked your own death? Tricky stuff. Did it a couple years back to throw Hyperion off my trail. Apparently, some
Alright.
bandit's been
Let's do this.
spying on him. He's gonna tell Hyperion what he knows, unless you take him
Now,
out
this guy can drop the fastball. I've already went into details about it, but it would be really good to get it, so. It might be one of those items where we farm for it just until we get one. Like, I know I've been doing a lot of farming, but I kind of need to. And we actually got a better shotgun, finally.
That's that.
There we go, that's much better. Oh, Savage Lee's here. Well, hey, what better chance to test out my gun. Did I save quit? I don't remember save quitting since I last killed Lee. Didn't drop it still either way, but now I gotta go check his other spot, see if he spawned there as well. I can get a Herald here. I can start at the Three Horns entrance instead of or not Three Horns, the Frostburn Canyon entrance instead of having to go all the way from this fast travel point to Bowl. Nope. Impact Grenadier, which... Oh, I forgot to... I just remembered. I forgot to, respec. Dang it.
Lilith was confirmed dead after the liberation of New Haven. We will need to listen to your footage before
But yeah.
payment can be processed. Leave the echoes in the attached
Worth doing there.
locations.
Find
But
those echoes, killer.
let's
If
do
Hyperion finds out I'm alive and working with
this.
Crimson
We'll do the 2 out of the way ones, and then we'll do the one close to the fast travel point last. So that way I can make sure that my
Hyperion shouldn't be able to find you here.
I tried to make it very
my fast travel point is actually still on that
Corpses around the entrance.
area.
corpses can be cozy. Kinda like our place in New Haven before
Yeah, I'm going now.
Suave, Lilith.
We've actually spawned 2 cars, so I could have teleported back up easier. What you can do is you can deploy 2 vehicles and then essentially use it to fast travel around the map a little bit. Which, I mean, you can do that in Borderlands 3, and it's actually easier in 3, but actually a neat little trick you can do in this game. Just deploy 2 cars, take one, and then leave the other on the pad there, so that way you can easily just teleport back to it when you're done.
those weird
Alright.
worshiper guys sees me, and I chase him down and
We'll
grab him,
change
and
my new use station, but I can easily fix it.
awesome. I don't know if it's 'cause of
Actually, I
the
don't think
muscle
this is a
thing
fast
or
travel, so it might not even
iron or both,
change
but
anything.
This iridium stuff is the tits.
You look really pale.
Yeah, I passed out a few times, but this could be huge.
Okay, but why
Right.
not just send an echo? Why call me out here and increase the risk of Hyperion finding out you're still working with the Crimson Raiders?
There we go. Alright, cool. Nice.
How do you do it?
This is actually a really consistent DPS. It'll be better once I get the respec that I meant to do earlier in. Because I'll have a Metal Storm, which will be even more fire rate. There. Oh. Right. Over here. Alright. Oh, there's a rabbit skag thing. Alright, I actually want to get out. I think you get, if I remember correctly, you get less XP if you're in a vehicle than if you were to get out first. Alright. You? That.
Jack just
There,
left him
right.
for dead in the snow, evidently. The Raiders could use the
Now we go
help.
to the fast shovel, back to Sanctuary, turn this in, hit back to 3 horns, and then we save quit, and that'll reset both Bull and Savagely, so now we're doing a double farm.
Sorry, I just got here.
I'm a little busy waging a one-woman war on every bandit in the tundra, so you can focus on taking down Jack.
Alright.
But hey, if you want
Go.
to hang out, I can just give up this Firehawk thing and let the Bloodshots overrun Sanctuary.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
No, you're right, of course.
You.
I can make cocoa. We can talk about
You,
boys.
and you. Alright, there we go.
I'll just talk to you once I find the Vault Hunter. Yeah. I'm sorry for...
Alright, there we go. So now I should spawn with the Laskel out every time, which I think is going to be my best bet to get quick kills. It's a very simple trick, but like, I really wish I knew about it earlier on in my Borderlands career. Because there's so many times in the PS3 I would just spawn with whatever weapon and have to switch through everything to actually get the weapon out that I wanted. Granted, it's not so bad. Because console has the D-pad, and I can also use 1, 2, 3, 4 to cycle through things. But it's just one of those things where it's nice to just have the weapon you already want out, just to start with. But, let's go. 3 horns. Right. But... And we're back on that, that grind. There we go, that's better. Oh. We're gonna do Bull first and then Lee. Just because Bull is on the way. Oh, and I blew myself up. I forgot to respec. It's literally right there next to the machine, and I completely forgot. Whatever. Okay, I can easily respec once I get back to Sanctuary. Technically, I can save and quit after this run. Go respec and then do my run. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry if that was loud. I didn't mean to sneeze directly into the mic, but it just kind of snuck up on me there.
Say hello, darling. Wasn't too challenging.
No such luck from either, but that's okay. Go back to Sanctuary real quick. And I have to be careful about where I drop my class mod here. That should be fine. Alright. I was about to say, if that fell through the floor, I would, definitely not be happy. Oh. There. And there. Now, willing. Alright. So I will get Onslaught again in 2 levels. But there we go. You up. So now I have 45% grenade damage and another 30 while I have my turret active. I guess I actually should have got Do or Die, so I'll do that next level. So it's another 3 levels until I get Onslaught again. But either way.
You can never be too well armed.
Nice place to catch a ride.
Right. There we go. Oh. I still get a damage boost. It's now if I throw down my turret, so I still need to throw down my turret just the exact same amount, just instead of slagging, it's now giving me the damage directly. Which, I mean, in TVHM, I don't know which one is better. But I also just remember, though, that now that I can, I don't have to throw it down next to me, I can actually throw it wherever, since I actually got the longbow. I'm gonna have to remember, because where I should throw it is gonna change drastically depending on that longbow upgrade. Alright. I don't want to just chuck it into the backline. I'd rather put it somewhere safe. I should actually switch which weapon I have out defaultly. Because well, this is actually really good with Maelstrom, especially when I aim down sights for burst fire. Like, I think actually the actual Torg weapons would do a little bit better. So let's do this again. Yep, no, not that key. That's my console key. I think like that is what I want to do.
You can always
Oh, hey. That's an extra skin. Not all what I was looking for, but you know what? We'll take it.
Hey y'all, welcome to the new and improved Catch a Ride. Now with 47% more than 20.
I actually want to do the math on that quote, like the 46% up from 26%. Like, I want to do the math on that and see what that actually equals.
Now you be careful, honey.
Nothing. The legendaries just are not coming today. That's okay. I mean, every new Borderlands 2 playthrough does have to kind of deal with this. game's RNG is, or, well, I mean, I won't even say the game's RNG is notoriously stingy, but, like, definitely not in the player's favor. At this point, I'll just be happy with the Herald. I don't even... Like, yeah, the fastball would be nice, but the bonus package I'm using is actually still doing work, so... Oh, and I blew myself up. And nothing. Alright. Okay. Jeez, I'm getting, like, nothing. Like, I know I got that corrosion transfusion, but that's not really worth noting. That was white quality, and I think it even had a terrible fuse on it. But hey, we got 2 skins in a row. You know? Silver lining, I guess. Of, like, the worst variety. And I don't need a new class mod. I actually have a really good one right now. I know what's gonna happen, like... I'm gonna say, like, I'm done with it for the time being. I'll end stream, and then next stream, I'll do one run of this and get both of them. Like, just instantly. I swear, that's how it works sometimes.
Dropping sentry.
I kind of wish I kept that, blade-off barrel pistol instead. Because now that I have to deal with just this thing's raw fire rate, like, it's not great. This lag was actually giving so much of a bonus that the fire rate wasn't actually that bad, but either way. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, I also have a lot less nades because I don't not spec into Grenadier anymore. Oops. Those are so many bowling ones. Where's Savage Lee? I guess he must have died. Oh, yep, there he is. I can't really see under corpses. I was about to say I want to check and see if there's actually a legendary that I might have missed, but I can't see under it, and I'm down, so I'm not gonna just bleed out. Unless I can get a confirmed visual on a legendary, I'm not bleeding out for it.
Haven't found anything good. My weapon machines will fix that for
Cool. I guess I go until I get another level and then just call it quits on the farm there because I can't stay here forever. Like, it sucks because I really wanted to actually have this. Like, I wanted all these legendaries, but, like, game just says no. Yeah, it's being especially stingy today. Nothing. Alright. Well, that sucks. I mean, I have only a little bit more XP, and then I could probably just go to, the dust. I'm trying to think. Nothing there I want to farm, but I could at least get a Gwen's head that has a pretty decent crit modifier. Use that temporarily until I can start getting some stuff that's actually good. It's kind of funny, I'm using the Lascaux and the, about to use the Gwen's head just because the legendaries that would normally take up those, weapon types I just can't get a hold of. Or, well, I guess not weapon types, can't get a hold of Herald. Yep, I leveled up. That's not good. Wait, well, I have my blue tree finished now. Now I just gotta start working on green. Yeah, that really does suck. I mean, I'll keep... If I see him again, like, when I save and quit here, I'll try one more time, but... Now, I can't keep farming this. I'm just sitting here waiting for a gun that is not showing up.
Lock and load. I've always got new stock. Check back later.
That's okay. Well, it's like we're getting Gwen's head. I mean, fair enough, I don't think I've actually really ever used the Gwen's head, so it'll be a nice change of pace. Because usually I have a Herald by now, so I wouldn't even worry about it, but... Hey, I guess the game being stingy has actually been a good thing for once. And I shouldn't have anything affecting drop rate, it's just string of bad luck.
Maybe this won't be so hard after
There we go. Got the key to honk my horn for a bit. Oh, want some. Sweet.
Finally made it to the dust, huh?
So,
You've been off the echo for hours. Thought you
going.
got brain or something.
I need to keep an eye out for the Gwen's head now since I'm decided. Oh, hey, look! It really is fate for me to use it, damn.
Oh, what's in the box?
Yep, there's the second link. Alright, hold on. I gotta ban the bot. Snuck in while I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is a cutscene, so I actually have a chance to get rid of it. There you go.
That was awesome.
Alright. Sorry about that. I should actually probably, since I have to tab out so much to take care of these bots, I should probably turn off the auto mute on focus loss. Just so that way you guys can still hear the thing if I need to tab out during like a cutscene or whatever.
Trying to rescue your pal rolling from the dam, huh? I bet you could fool those bloodshots if you drove up in one of their custom trucks.
Right, well,
I got one right
but I at least got the Gwen's head.
crushed with the driver still inside. My bad. Well, I got a vanilla technical in the shop, and most of the parts we need. Just gotta doll it up.
Now we go and hunt cars. Oh, stop something.
You'll have to blow up some bandit cars and grab the crap from the wreckage. And no
There. This is also a good place to spawn like chubby spider ants. I'm not gonna go for that though, because, well, yeah, their chance is decent in TVHM. I don't feel like farming it after what my luck has been today with everything else. A little too much damage here. I gotta wait for the thing to come back. Come on. There we go. Yep, there's two. Can't remember if it's 3 in this area or if it's 3 in the other area. Because, well, yes, there are 2 big circles here. It's not like they spawn evenly. I think there's 2 in this area close to the garage, and then you have to go a bit further for the other 3. Yeah, there's one. Because there is actually... It'll spawn 5 specific ones. It's not like you can just kill any technical. That's why that first technical I killed didn't drop apart. It's just, it's never something that they tell you that it needs to be these 5 specific ones, but I just know from playing the game too much. Yeah, I'm gonna dead. I'm gonna dead, yes. I can't English, apparently. I'm gonna die, is what I meant to say. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, that sucks. But that's what happens when you try to do vehicle-on-vehicle combat. The only saving grace is if I went back to the previous playthrough and got a B, I could have instant won that. Just because the B applies in the car for some reason. But you know, I'm gonna do B stuff later. I don't want to start out with it. Like, I prefer not to have everything come down to B hawking later on. Since I know that's just... I know it's a powerful strategy, but it's also a very boring strategy, because it's just an abuse of an oversight of mechanics. Because, like, okay. So how B hawking works, for those who are familiar with the technique but don't know exactly, when you use the Sandhawk and the B together, the B is supposed to split all of its amp damage over all of the projectiles. However, due to an oversight, it only does it to listed projectiles. So that means if you have the Sandhawk, which has a ton of projectiles but only lists the one main one, you technically get the rest of them with full amp damage, unlike what it's supposed to be of them getting split between all the pellets. And it's unfortunately given rise to B-hawking, which is like the most powerful strategy in the game. Just because you're getting that full amp damage, which is already a ton, but it's all, each pellet gets the full amp damage, not just the portion of it that would have been done if the projectiles were actually listed. It's an oversight, and it's not even the only thing that was broken about the patch that made it so that way the B split its amp damage versus, or not even just the B, all amp shields split their damage over all the projectiles. It was to combat the B conference call being such a meta strategy that it was melting all the bosses. But it even broke Gage for a little bit because her anarchy was working the same way, even though it wasn't supposed to, where it was splitting the damage for all the projectiles instead of giving them all the full bonus. Okay. But also, so no matter how much health your car has, the B will technically be considered full because your actual B shield is full, and it applies to both of the guns on the runner turret, or both of the guns on the runner car, and also this little machine gun that you have on the technical. So it's actually nice to have one in your inventory just to throw on if you get into a vehicle. Now I'll probably still get a B shield at some point for other stuff, and also because I will need one to do this quest in UVHM. You were completely wrong if you think I'm going to be doing that quest without a B on the hardest difficulty. Nope, I'm a masochist, but not that hard one. It was a lot less accurate than I remember it being. I could have swore this thing was actually a lot more accurate, but I don't know. Funny, I immediately respect, but now I'm missing my my healing skills. Alright. Use the bonus package, or throw out the turret, use the bonus package to stun Badmon, and just dump into him. There we go. Badmon. It did not stun him for some reason. I don't know why it didn't stun him. Oh, of course. As soon as I'm about to die, I get the explosion stun. Not sooner than that, though. Dang it, game. Really? I think once I get into a Bloodshot Stronghold, I end out for the day. In between the bad RNG drops and me getting completely screwed over by stagger RNG there, I think I'm just done for the day. Yeah, he's supposed to be staggering from that. Why is he not? Drop it behind him so I can actually shoot him. Or I can shoot him, that works too. Oh, you got the start down, and then I get the explosion stagger, of course. Because getting this well timed is just not allowed today. Come on. Here we go. It was terrible. Nope. In cannon, alright, whatever. Well, I think I'm gonna pull it once we get into the thing. Oh. I mean, it's fun playing the game still, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah. Game's been definitely trying my patience today, but, you know, that's how it goes. Let's find someone to raid after we get in here. I also think I'm finally at the point where I do need to pee. So, save and quit. Let's Alt-Tab, and let's find someone to raid. Let's see. Ooh, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy's live. Alright. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I play this. It was incredibly fun, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye, thank you for coming. You guys have a good rest of your day.